It's alright, it's just a city.
Okay, so the guard just goes, is there anything more I can help you with today?
They tell us where a good place is to drink.
He turns to you and he looks at the dramatic bard outfit that you are still wearing.
Yes.
And he goes, are we looking for a good time, or are we looking for a quiet drink with our... And he looks at Freya and he goes, companion?
Oh, hell no.
Have you wiped the makeup off?
I'll say we're looking for a good time.
I don't think it is open tonight, but if you are attending the festival tomorrow night, Zigran, considering the festival starts the next day, I very much imagine the Golden Unicorn will be open for business.
The what?
Is there a smut shop?
I think you just told us about the brothel.
You've been watching too much Critical Role.
We're
But
going
if
to the
we're
Golden
looking
Unicorn.
for a simple quiet drink, if we make our way back to Rudder's Hill,
What's the brothel called?
I'm sure the noble lobster will be quite satisfied.
The
The
noble
noble
lobster.
lobster.
Yeah.
I don't like crabs.
What was the other one before the noble?
The woven uniform.
The way you got
It's the
you got
party
the
place.
rusted anchor, the noble lobster, and the woven
The
unicorn.
woven unicorn.
It
Sounds like a
sounds like a brothel slash
It's
strip
not a
club.
brothel, it's a club probably. I want to play some music.
Brothels
in
were
there.
clubs back in the day.
Don't worry about it. We're going to have
This
a good
is
time.
middle afternoon, by the way.
Okie dokie. So,
And we're not drunk yet.
I can't remember what we were doing, to be honest.
You were trying to find the rusted
Silence
anchor
No, I mean, like, why were we trying to find the rest of the anchor?
because Tarbert
Tarbert
told
said it's a
you
good
that
place
you could
for a
find it's interesting and
To find scrupulous work.
Yes.
I mean, that's what he said.
I mean, we can still go to the Rustic Anchor. Mainly here for the festival for Tony.
which is it's not tomorrow,
It's the day
but
after
it's the day
tomorrow.
after, and it's a 2-day festival.
It's also not in this district.
No, it's in the core of the Nine Mountains.
So, let's head over to Dominic's Sleep and Stay.
So we'll go to
We'll go book some rooms,
Get a
and
map.
then, we'll buy a map, hopefully. Well, I wasn't asked to print one off.
I think
No,
we
you're
would
just
need a
going
map.
to start looking at this one.
Send it to me.
Yeah, we'll do. I'll probably come up with a better one
I'll take a photo or something.
because this has got it's got my notes,
He's got notes of bad things.
like all the names of things that you've not asked about. So
What are the names
Oh,
of things we haven't
yeah.
asked about?
yeah.
What's the great big tower over there?
Well, that is the Traders' Court. That's where the. I got to remember what I called it, otherwise I'll get it wrong.
The traders.
Traders' Court.
It's just called the Traders' Court.
Yes.
It's big.
The court of commerce.
Where are my notes?
I need to sharpen my
What?
pencil.
Are you?
Where is
Yeah.
Is this this market that we're in? Is it just fish?
Yes, it's a fish market.
You want some crab?
It is just a fish
Mhm.
market. Okay.
We've got plenty of crab.
You could. You'll probably set a fine price.
100 gold.
It was big crab.
It is quite size. He goes,
Just legs hanging out. It's actual.
just too good. I imagine that was quite good sport.
Yeah.
That's one
You
way
can
to
call it
describe
sport.
it.
I don't know where I put it now.
Sport is not being pinned to the floor by a giant crab.
They're having your balls
so-
twisted off.
So, since you're new in town, the Traders' Court is our official building. Mostly used for paperwork and stuff. For large issues and meetings, it is where the Jaguar Trade and Commerce Union meets to discuss topics of the city.
Trade, taxation, and trade rules.
It's essentially a city.
Yes, the Jaguar Trade and Commerce Union. It is mostly official drivel, so I would not bother yourself with it unless you are summoned.
How do we get summoned?
By either being very good or very shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's not
Alright,
be
cool.
shit.
Let's head over to Dominic's Sleep and Stay.
Okay.
The Doms. If it fucking is, I'm gonna just walk out.
So, you follow the guard's directions, and you come across a large building. The outside seems simple and functional. but it wouldn't stick out in port if it were not for the many windows on the top 2 floors. It has a small outside seating area, stylized as a comfortable riverside deck that sits out facing the lower harbours.
It's a nice dick.
Basically, think it's a medieval Premier Inn.
It's a Premier Inn. It's a Premier Inn.
As you head through the large front doors, you're greeted with a
I'll
simple.
just write Premier Inn.
You are
Does that mean we have a Lenny Henry character?
Yeah. Oh, I
Have
should
you
have
got
given
it?
Lenny Henry's voice.
You still can.
As you enter, you are greeted with a simple foyer with a fine elven carpet and a front desk,
And Lenny
with several keys hanging from hooks behind it. Many of the hooks are empty, while some still have their keys. And there is a small bookcase on one wall and an open stairwell on the other side. There is no one currently at the desk.
Is there a bell?
There is a bell.
I'll do
Ding
it.
ding.
Ah. I'm gonna do it anyway. Splat! Ding ding ding!
A door opens behind the office and it takes you a minute to realise that someone's actually walked through it. This is a human, but an immensely short human.
Nice to meet
not
you.
not dwarf, not midget, but it's a very stubby mid-50s human, like old age has hunkered him down.
It looks like
He's got a wide halo of curly white hair and thin glasses that are constantly sat at the edge of his nose. He just comes out and he looks. He disappears behind the desk for a short second before you hear as he sits on a stool and he goes, "Well, aren't we colourful?
No, thank you.
That's yeah.
Well, welcome to Dominic's Sleep and Stay. I take it we're here for the festival.
Yes.
Yes, you look it. You do as well. You not so much.
I'm not very much of a party person.
No, I can
He's the roadie.
Easy was.
Anyway, it is an absolute pleasure to see you. We are booking up quick at the moment, so it's lucky you got here a few days before.
Yes.
How long are we looking to stay?
At least a week.
At least a week. Okay, and what sort of accommodation were we looking for?
The cheapest.
Decent rooms.
So the cheapest is the crash rooms.
I'd say at least 2 rooms.
You are paying for a bunk in our communal areas.
Okay, I just haven't
I feel sorry for you.
So we have some simple
Unless
rooms
you want to
available,
buy his own
1 or
room.
2 occupants, quite comfortable for the rates we are offering. Or since there are a few of you, we also have the apartments on the top floor. But they are
How
very
many bedrooms?
the apartments can house up to 8 people.
But are they separate bedrooms?
Yes. They are. It's an apartment. It is a holiday home.
Well, I want to go for 'em.
Okay.
Is it self-catering or do we have to?
Oh no! All meals while you're on site are provided. Breakfast is.
Eggs.
Also any laundry or simple tasks, we will absolutely contribute to you.
I love this place.
So we're getting apartments, we got the money.
How big is it? How much is the apartment?
And as well as the flat rate is 2 gold per person per day. So there's 4 of you for a week. I'm doing maths as well as Dominic right now.
8 times 7.
8 times 7 is 56. 56, but business is good at the moment. You seem like good people. So we call it 50 gold for the week.
In between 3 of us, that is.
Did Tay not get any money from
Tay is a 19-year-old with a fucking allowance. She's keeping very quiet.
We'll just have to split between 3 of us.
Yeah, we'll just. I don't know what that is, but we'll
You
split
can do
it between
20.
us.
You can do 25.
And you can be stabbed.
Every meals are not included. It's simply on request, but they are 3 silver a time. Obviously, because I do not know whether you're going to be here for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If you are in the building, simply talk to my staff and we will get this food sent to you.
16 gold each.
16 gold each.
It's slightly over 16, but probably 16 gold and a silver.
We'll call it 16.
How much was it for meals again, you say?
3 silver pieces. Simply respond to the staff that you would like the next meal, and they will bring it to you.
Let's remove 16 gold.
Are you okay with that?
Oh yes, that would be acceptable. It's a
I'm
lucrative.
still talking to Connor.
Oh, we're good. It's a lucrative time of year. This festival is helps me through the winter months. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I can imagine. What's it like in winter?
We still have the sailors, of course. The trade floor goes all year, but not so many colourful ones, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes the occasional governor or businessman just wants to keep his business private. So it's like I say, if you need any cleaning, laundry, any simple repairs, my stuff will be more than accommodating.
Sorry, is this 3 silver per meal or 3
3 silver pieces per meal requested, yes. You either pay my stuff out on the request or we will add it to a bill as you leave.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
My naughty movies.
We'll just start
We'll
a
see
tab.
it on the bill.
We'll just start a tab, yeah. And then I'll pay it when we leave.
I think we should leave before he gets up so he has to pay.
Oh yes, would you like to be shown to your apartment now?
Yes,
please.
Okay, excellent. And he claps, and immediately as he claps, these 2 identical looking gnomes in blue aprons come out from a smaller door that you didn't see. And they both just go, and I just go, oh! Well, are they poor or are we going up some fucking stairs? And he goes, will you behave in front of the customers? These are my, where's the other one? And he goes, some fucker spilled wine on her dress last night, he's fucking scrubbing. How do I keep gnomes? No, not this. This is Cliff and Tiff. It's Griff and Tiff, you fucking old bastard! Alright. We've been at the sugary cereals, haven't we?
Yeah, they like
This
lucky
is
charms.
Griff and Tiff. Don't ask me to tell you which ones they are. They can't even tell themselves apart. Any requests? When I'm not at the guest, you go through them, yeah? Very reliable.
Biff and Tiff, you said.
Griff and Tiff.
Griff and Tiff.
So I take it Cliff is the one cleaning the dresses, yeah? So we'll show you to your rooms. So I've taken an apartment on the top floor. Please take them to the amber suite. Thank you. And he passes each of you, he passes Delpho actually, a bundle of keys. And they go, all right, come on. And they go, lead you up the set of stairs.
Yeah.
Stairs we go then.
They lead you all the way up to the top floor, and when they get to this floor, Tiff has to jump on Griff's back and gets the doorknob. It seems to be they do it a lot. It's a well orchestrated thing. They go, right, do you want me to shown around, or do you know what a fucking apartment looks like?
You're alright, mate, thanks.
Ah, lovely.
Bye.
High five!
We'll see how your service is the rest of the week.
Fucking cheap. Are we wanting dinner? Are we wanting dinner tonight?
No, thank you.
No? No? None of you?
No.
No?
We'll like breakfast though.
Oh, breakfast for fucking morning, lovely. Break out the good bread. Fucking wanders off. Doesn't even like excuse himself.
Okay then. I don't foresee these guys getting a tip.
What a pleasant fellow.
They'll be right.
Well, I don't fancy any food that they bring. I might spit in it.
That is risk.
I guess we'll all pick a room.
The apartment is very well furnished. Not to the same level that you're used to growing up with.
Tay, off you go, enjoy, pick a room.
Does it have a drinks cabinet?
Yes.
It's quite quaint in here.
And where is this drinks cabinet?
Shut up,
In a small,
Oh.
so the main room is open area. Like there's some seating and a fireplace, and there is a small area just off to the side with cupboards and a place to cook if you wanted to. Just a small crockery pot in a stone fire pit.
Can I pour
Is
everyone
there
a
a
drink?
decent fridge?
And there is
sort of
there is
crowd?
it's
I'm gonna help.
fridge.
I'm gonna help Tay.
A
With,
fridge.
I'm gonna help Tay with her easel and
Yeah,
everything
you know,
into a room.
them
To pick a
sort
room.
of
I'm gonna try a drink.
medieval time fridges.
It's pretty standard stuff. It's nice.
Gemstones had fridges.
There's a couple of whiskies in there. I got a nice bottle of mead.
Is that
All
whiskey?
seems full, and the cork's unblemished.
How much are they
This has
going to
been
cost
restocked.
us?
It's a mini bar, isn't it?
Gonna have a
50
whiskey.
gold a more.
That's okay, I'll plan for that.
Okay.
You're the last one out.
I'll fill it back up, it's fun.
So he's not using the toilet.
Tay's gone to pick a room. I told Tay to go pick a room. And then I've helped her take her stuff out.
The rooms are, while not sizable, they've got everything you need, and the bed looks very comfortable.
Enjoy. Are you coming with us, Tay, or I imagine we're gonna go?
I think first night, I'd rather stay in here. Like it's been a lot.
It's been a bit of a crazy couple of
We
days.
went and rescued some gnomes, and then we ate a crab, and then I killed a crab.
You killed a crab. You killed a crab.
We forgot to
I
ask for a
killed
map.
a dwarf.
You killed a dwarf too, well
Yep. I wouldn't
No, I'm
go
just
around
gonna-
saying that.
I'm just gonna sleep.
Have a nap.
enjoy?
She thumps onto the bed and she sinks like 2 inches in.
It's a water bed and it starts rotating.
Would you like Moon in for company?
Oh, obviously, would you like mooning?
Okay, Moonin, stay with Tay, and if she, if there's any trouble or anything, come find me. Or just tell me.
He does the little cat thing on the bed.
Yeah.
Circles.
Just slowly sinking.
Purring in the
He very like, awkward. He makes some biscuits. I love it.
I'm going to say that room.
You look through all of them to see if there's anything. There's one.
You go looking for the biggest one.
There's one room
Maybe.
with a double bed, but the rest are pretty.
I think I'll take that double bed.
I think he should take the double bed, he's the biggest.
Yes, but
Go
Don't
on.
care.
I want it.
We can share.
I will crack the whip on you.
That's just gonna.
Okay,
that's-
think about what you're saying before I take this further.
Phrasing.
You're gonna share a double bed and a whip with him.
Yeah.
No, the whip's going to keep him out.
I don't think it will.
Well, maybe the trident will.
That's just a weapon. That's just not fair.
With those testicles that got clamped today, they must be. You must have got like some torsion going on.
Yeah, it's fine. Put them back out.
Okay, so mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
Sun's now
Um,
getting pretty low.
yeah, I'm
Sun's
gonna
getting
head-
real low.
Gonna head back down to
I think we should
reception
go
and ding the bell again, see if anyone's there.
Dominic once again comes back out. He goes,
Go on, Matt.
"There's no problem, is there?"
No,
Oh,
room's
fantastic,
great.
fantastic.
Just wanted to buy a couple of maps.
Oh, of course, absolutely. I'd say a complimentary once on request.
Oh,
There you
okay. I'll have a couple of maps then.
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
We have maps.
There you go, one for you
Nice.
guys, one for
For me.
I'll keep one.
I can't read.
That's a good point.
It is a very well drawn map.
I could try and read.
You've got Achilles map for the simpleton.
I could have one drawn up if you're ever plans.
Yes.
It will take a few hours.
That's
I'm
fine.
not sure of the artistic talent of.
Just a colourful one.
I'm not sure of the artistic talent of the boys, but I will put one into one at once. It should be available for the morning.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And I can read a map.
My first map.
We like to include him.
Okay. Is there anything more I can help you with?
No, do you know this? I just looked at my watch.
Yeah.
Is this a decent time to go look at the lanterns?
The lanterns. It is still a few hours until dusk, but some of the businesses will be open if you wish to peruse.
Anywhere specific you recommend? This is our first time in this
Yeah.
city.
It
So.
entirely
With
depends
urgent.
on the business you are looking for. What you're looking to buy and sell.
Well, we need to sell this crab. We've got a lot of crab.
I would definitely recommend the open fish markets.
Okay. And then, does anyone need any repairs? Any weapons?
What do I know?
Is there a magic shop?
Oh, the arcane. I thought one of you had the look of the magic users around. It depends. Well, it depends on what you are looking for.
Oh, you know, knickknacks, rucksacks, general store but with magical stuff.
A magical rucksack.
There
Yeah,
are-
it's the one that's basically like
There are several options for this.
Exactly.
Magical umbrella.
So
The talk Steve use.
there's always Merithons. She deals in the potions and the apothecaries.
Merry thorns.
Merithons.
Mary or Mary?
Many forms.
Normally I would recommend the Forgotten Treasures, but they have been closed for quite some time.
Right.
I suppose you could talk to Barento, but this late in the day he is probably on his 24th drink and will be quite grouchy.
24. That's a lot.
Have you never heard of Barento Zivandros?
No.
Barento Zivandros is used to be a very famous archmage back in the day. He now viles his retirement being an absolute dickhead and occasionally selling magic shit.
Okay. He's
But like I
one of
say, by this time in
So
the afternoon
magic.
he is normally a handful, even if you can even get into the
I'm going to say this out of character to
Oh,
Connor.
yeah.
Is there anywhere like Primat Souls?
No.
Oh, God damn it.
No.
Disappoint. Disappoint.
There are several places. And at this he sort of looks you at your short swords and stuff, and he goes, of course, if it is weapon enchantments you're looking for, Foxidor is normally...
Foxdor.
Foxidor. I knew you'd like that one. Farxidor.
He does what to the door?
I know, he farts in the door.
What's the door? I just...
Foxdor.
Foxidor for anything sharp, and the shields of the sky for any sink you wish to have on your person. You will find both of them in the isles, of course.
In the Isles.
In the islands.
In the Isles. Which direction is that?
It's eastern Docklands. You must have walked past it when you came here. Was the smoke and the hammering?
That's what happens. Probably.
Of course, it is getting quite late now, so depending, they probably will not take... they will probably have a discussion, but sales may be short. If you're going towards the shields of the sky, I would brace yourself for a prickly welcome.
Why is that?
Hey, what? Is he a little prick?
He is not... That man is not well liked in this town.
Why?
What's he done?
Did he do?
It is more who he is than what he has done.
Who is he?
Like Marek.
I do not wish to speak too ill of the man. I merely leave you to make the judgment for yourself.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Other than that, I think a small wandering around will do you the good. Yeah. I would not waste too much time, so if you wish to see the lanterns.
I thought they don't die, so they'd be there constantly.
Yeah, but they said about going at a certain
You gotta go like that.
It is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
It is true they are always lit, but dusk is always a wonderful time if you have never gazed upon them before.
Okay, so we've got a couple of hours. Why not head
Considering the size of the city, you would judge in your head that you'll probably be able to see one of them today
before going to the
before dusk hits.
Okay, let's
Should we
go
go?
and stock up on potions.
That's a smart plan.
We'll go to Marathon because I only have one. I think I'm the only one with a health potion
Yeah.
left.
I wasted it on them.
I wasted it on a fisherman.
Hey, Jeff's alive thanks to
Jeff's
you.
alive.
He could help us later on.
Do we have time to go past the fish market and just quickly offload these?
It will probably actually selling them will probably take some time.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like it's only a short 20-minute walk to the fish market, but you could do it. You could do it.
Do we do that? Do we sell this stuff before it goes rotten?
We'll sell it and then use the money and buy potions.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yes,
Let's do that.
To the fish market!
We'll go to the fish market then.
Okay, so you go out.
Crabs.
You already have a small amount of the crab on you. You left quite a bit of it back in the cart.
That'd be alright.
I had a couple of legs.
You have
in my satchel.
a fair bit. You have a fair bit. So you make your way back to this loud.
We can't. I don't think we
No,
can
we
make
have
it
time to go back to the stable.
Some of them. No, you won't. It's a huge city. Some of the stalls have started to close down, but a majority of the market is still.
There's still people.
You can still hear people yelling.
I'm just
By
gonna,
mackerel by the pound!
I'm gonna look for some crabs.
You don't see any.
Does anyone buy crab? It's giant crab.
Are you
Okay.
are you just yelling that, or are you like doing the very very good £1 fish shit?
No, I'm yelling. I'm just yelling that.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh god.
You should have done the £1 fish shit.
Yeah, no, that's a performance check, and I won't do any good at that.
Yeah, no.
And you have to sing
What did I say? What did you say? Persuade. Oh, that's not very good either. Oof. That would be a 5.
No one sees you. Everyone's just looking at this
Let's show you
elf.
how it's done.
Everyone's just looking at this elf in the middle of the room and just like, oh, fuck it. One of them even looks at you and just goes.
The non-alcoholic.
No one seems to be paying much attention.
Alright, who wants to buy some crab? We got crab real cheap, go ahead, whoever wants, it's gold. We'll do it, 1 gold piece a pound. Who wants to buy some crab?
Shit!
I don't know what it's worth.
a lot more than that. Yes, it is.
Make a performance check.
5 gold a pound.
14 plus 5.
You have started to gain some attention.
Alright, we're getting attention, I need you to sell some crab.
How much?
You guys are helping.
No, you've got to get the.
Alright guys, we're doing this, £1, one gold, £1. One
At
gold
one,
per
at, one,
pound.
at one goal, a lot of them just go, start to move.
Okay, we will do
It's
this.
giant crab.
It's giant crab, a special offer.
Do you hold up the leg?
How about £2, one gold?
Divine Cloud.
£2, one gold. I've got to offload it tonight.
He's
£2,
been
one
blessed
gold.
by the great priest.
Stop ruining the crab!
The crab has been blessed. Here, have some holy water
It's
in the
blessed crab.
Divine Crab.
This crab tastes great. I've had it.
there are
It's
there are a
delicious.
few merchants that have also like excused themselves from their stalls and starting to come out. Like,
You there?
what?
You want to buy some crab?
How much?
Tell you what, I'll do you a good deal. £3, one gold.
£3 a goal. Air fresh.
Very fresh.
Caught this morning.
Killed this morning.
He looks at the size of the leg and he goes, how much you got?
We have a cart full.
Yeah.
Sold. Come see me again.
All of
Do
it.
your deal.
All of it.
Potentially.
Sold.
You want some mushrooms?
It's been a while since this market's seen some crab.
When do you want us
Should
to
we
go
sell the
on?
mushrooms?
Are you going to stay open? Because we've got to go get our cart.
I'm always here.
Oh, we'll come first thing in the morning then, yeah?
Should we
Nothing.
sell the mushrooms?
Do you... they're in my... I don't want to look... I want to look around first before we do anything.
Yeah.
Because I want to
I
see...
don't mean to this guy, but I mean just
Oh,
in general.
So
I
you
don't
sell-
wanna be-
so
I don't
take
wanna
out-
be
take out-
shouting
So
about
take out your crab off your inventory and take 1 gold.
Cool. I didn't put the crab in there.
How
Oh,
much
then you just
crab
get the
do
gold.
we actually
Fuck knows.
We have...
500
We
I'm going to have to crunch the maths, but it is at least £150.
Yeah.
we there was what 10 crabs and
and a giant.
the giant
You
one.
didn't
No,
harvest
we
all of it because you didn't
no.
take the time to, but you got
No.
at least
I don't think we could fit it all in.
Three full-size
Yeah.
crabs
Yeah.
that were
Yeah.
bigger than the horse.
yeah. But they're quite lightweight, like crab.
I
and
know,
that.
but
so it's
still,
about,
there's
it's about
a lot.
150, £200.
Money.
£200 a day. I'm going with that. Quoting you on it. £200.
Okay, that did not take long at all.
Cool. We'll go with 200 pounds then.
God, I'm amazing.
Yeah, well done. That I didn't expect that to work.
High fives all
I
around.
feel like he just wanted us to get rid of the crab so we could stop going on about it.
Kinda.
Okay. You said that went quicker than expected.
You got some.
So shall we
You
carry
got
on
some
with
interest
going?
very quickly.
So can we? Let's walk over. Let's head towards Mary Thorne's potions and see if she's still open by the time we get there.
Okay, you take the time and you go through. Mary Thorne's shop is actually in the core of Undying Lanterns.
Oh, that's alright then, because we'll be there when it's dusk.
So I get to read.
Bear with me. Just 1 second. Well, a couple of seconds. Not only do I need to do this.
Okay, so I get to read some of the Undying Lantern stuff.
I
which
need
is
a week.
cool.
Is it cool?
Ash, can I have a beverage?
Oh, can I go Beveragino?
Top up my Beveragino.
Oh, Carl, everyone's Beveragino.
I'll top it up.
Alright, here you go, top up their Beveraginos. Save me a job.
This break in our
Yeah,
regular scheduled
go
programming
top.
is sponsored by Dwarven Forge. No, it isn't. I'm lying.
Yes. Lemonado. Mananundra. Undra and run. Okay.
remember mines with lemonade.
Yes, I know.
Thank you.
Why do
already
you have a
seen
load of iron brew actually? I'm just wondering.
Why not?
Huh? Ouch.
Because I feel like it just appeared the other
Remember.
week.
Earn brew.
Last
Oops. Don't hit the mic.
Monday, wasn't it?
Dig it.
One lemonado.
Oh, that's right.
With cheese.
What?
With cheese.
I got lemonade with cheese.
Okay. So,
Ouch.
sync clap.
That was loud.
Sync clap. So,
So,
the people that walk the streets of Jagrock Port are some of the most colourful anywhere in the Freelands. And the quarter is decorated as if to try and outmatch this in its garishness. Every building, business, and even the street itself almost slaps you in the face with glaring colours and craftsmanship. Compared to the dirty, functional businesses that you've seen elsewhere, you see portraitists advertising past works in wide open windows, various tinkerers and alchemists with bright painted brick shops, and all sorts of different colourful places. The only mildly serious building you see is a large cathedral-like building to the southern side of the district. And walking up the streets are various mages, bards, and other arcane and intuitive courses of life. Wherever you stand, there is some music off in the distance. Along the streets, at approximately 15-foot intervals, are large metal-poled lanterns, around 10 feet tall, with large spherical lamp heads, very similar but greatly smaller to the ones that you saw hanging from the roof of Coppercoil. It's a large, sphere, metal sphere, and inside. And although it is difficult to see in the sunlight, there is a glowing swartex of various colours inside. They seem to change across the whole spectrum of light as they swirl. But the light they give out is this warm, sunlightish glow. So the lantern itself sort of swirls with different colours, but the light it's pouring out of it is just it's meant to imitate sunlight. They're very beautiful.
Pretty light.
So asking a few people around the town, it doesn't take you long to be pointed towards Merrythorns. The shop itself sits on a street corner. The shop sign is a heavily paint-splattered wooden sign adorned with a cauldron with a small characterised gnome sat in it. The sign reads, Merrythorns Bubbling Cauldron Apothecary. It has a small door, which you definitely have to stoop to get through.
No.
Before you even enter the building, you can smell soot, you smell cinnamon, you smell gunpowder, you smell coffee, you smell everything. Inside, especially you, Bill, inside is very, very cramped.
So it's a Victorian hunting lodge.
Just be careful, Bill.
Various vials and other liquid-filled objects sit in boxes, holsters and shelves, and it's all just ever so slightly too close together.
Break it, you buy it.
That'll be right.
Behind the clerk desk that you can see in the corner is a small curtained walkway, behind which you can hear the faint sounds of bubbling fluids and the occasional splash or shatter. And as you walk in, there is this flash of pink light from the outside, beyond the curtain. There is no one currently in the shop.
Is there a bed?
There is not a bell.
Hello?
Oi!
You hear, what?
Sorry.
And there's a white flash and purple smoke starts spilling out from within, and you just hear. And what comes through the curtain is a very elderly gnome woman with these goggles around her face and this white curly puff of perm on the top. And as she comes up to her desk, she takes her goggles off, puts them on her head, and there is the clean eyes surrounded by soot. And she's just, oh, not to worry, dear. I would have dropped it if you hadn't have done that. But I think
Mary Thorne?
yes, I don't believe I've seen you guys before. Welcome to Merrythorns.
Thank you, yeah, we're new. This is our first time in Jaguar.
Oh, wonderful. Am I the first place you've stopped by to?
First actual shop, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Well, Merrythorns Apothecary. I brew, I bubble, I dabble. Pretty much anything to do with potions or apothecary. I'm your gal.
Cool. We need health potions.
Lots of them, to be honest.
She sort of pats. She's literally stood on her desk, by the way.
Right.
And she sort of pats you on the head and she goes, "It was a long journey, didn't it?"
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. There's sweets in the bowl at the end of the desk if you fancy one.
Healing.
Healing.
Grab a sweet.
They are butterscotch. She sort of topples off, and she sort of goes over the shelves, and she goes, healing. Sure, I got a few in. And she comes back with various bottles. She comes back with 8 small bottles, 2 slightly larger bottles, and 2 huge big bottles, like a conical flask.
Champagne.
She goes, well, these small ones here are the standards. And these are the greaters. We usually have more, but someone's travelled through recently. And these are the superiors. So depending on what ails you, there we go.
How many normal ones do you have?
I've kind of got eight of the standards.
How much at each?
How much would you do a discount
Then
for?
please wait while the DM brings his calculator up.
I'm thinking we get.
Okay, I'm here. Okay,
No,
what was
I just want to know the prices for each one.
If
if you were to sell me out, of course, a discount would be perfectly viable.
If we get if we get 6, I need one. I want to give one to Frey, and then you guys will have 2 each. Tay.
Choose Frey.
Sorry. Sound reasonable?
That sounds
Yeah.
reasonable.
How much would you do 6 of the regular potions for?
But I normally sell them at 39 gold a piece, so for 6 would normally be 234. What are you offering?
234. What's an easy divide by 3? 200?
Not really. 210.
210.
180.
He's not any easier, is it?
Give us less.
You can suggest that.
Okay, I'll
because
try
you'll
this.
go.
180.
You didn't say it right.
180!
Make a persuasion check.
19 plus 4.
I think
She scuttles over her desk and pats you very lovingly on the arm. She goes, I think it'll be repeat business, my dear.
Wow.
Yes, I think this won't be the first time I see you, so 180 actually sounds quite lovely.
That's mean.
That was an amazing deal.
you.
I'm shocked. Yeah, but we'll go for it. Fuck it.
So you buy
60 gold each.
six of her potions of healing.
So who's having one?
So I'm having one.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah,
I'll take 2
any-
because I've
any-
got one for Tay as well.
Any interest in these larger ones?
How much are they each?
Well, the greater ones I'm selling at 285 a piece, and the superiors are currently sitting at 203 platinum.
My fingers just had a heart attack.
203 platinum.
Would you like to know how much a superior healing potion heals you?
Is
It's a lot if I remember right. But I don't think we are too low at the minute to have any
Superior healing potion heals you 8d4 plus 8.
We don't have that sort of health. Well, I don't have that sort of health.
Yeah.
I don't have that sort of health. We don't really have any need for any.
The greater healings are 285 gold pieces.
Excuse me while I just die in the corner.
How much do the
Very
greater
good
healing
amount.
ones do?
I believe they're 4d4 plus 4.
I think we should just
That's
get
still
the standard.
way more than I need.
We'll just take.
We'll
We'll
just
just
take one
we'll just
each
get the regular ones. So I'm gonna take. Yeah, we'll take 2 each.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna give one to Tay.
Whereas at 60, you said.
So she goes and puts the rest of
60
them back
gold
in
each.
their assorted places on the shelves, and then pops back up on the desk, and just sort of sits cross-legged with her little gold pouch in her lap, and she goes, "Wonderful, wonderful. Anything else to add?"
Do you do perchance any kind of I don't know, night vision potion, something that can help these guys see in the dark if we're camping away somewhere?
Don't have anything like that in at the moment.
It's just 2 normal potions of healing.
Would be a simple potion to. I've never done one before. I'd have to consult the manuals. Certainly an interesting request.
It's just an interest if we're away somewhere overnight. Because I can see in the dark and these guys can't.
I can see a unicorn.
No, I'm afraid I don't have anything of the sort in at the moment.
Well, as you said, we'll probably be back. Can you have a look and see if it's possible?
I will do some research, and hopefully by the next time I'm in here, I'll have a more definite answer.
Okay, that's
thing.
good enough for me.
You said drugs.
She actually looks aghast at me. So I don't know what reputation I've got from me so far, but certainly not.
Damn.
I mean,
they're bad.
some of my mixtures and tinctures have interesting effects,
Like
but
what
nothing,
sort of
nothing,
effects?
nothing illegal and unscrupulous.
What sort of effects?
I have potions that can make you breathe fire. I have potions to make you grow. I have potions to make you shrink.
So you got some
I have potions that make you stronger for a short period. I have potions that make you read minds for a short period. Although I'm out of those at the moment, actually.
Read what?
You can read minds. I'm out of them at the moment. I have potions to make you braver.
How much is a potion of breathing for?
Well, do you have any potions that can make someone smart?
No, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Simple books and education is medicine there, my dear.
Don't think that'll work in this case.
The potion of fire breath, I have one left at the moment, and it's currently sat at 288 gold pieces. Welcome to the big city, dog.
We've got to hope that our first quest
Am I
is
taking
our-
it out of your press range?
Yes, the peasant can't afford it. And I have no need for it.
Yeah, we'll pass.
Not a problem. I do have only one left, so it may not be here when you return.
Yeah, we'll pass. Definitely pass.
Not a problem.
Drada was a kid. Charged us double what they cost.
Yeah, because he hates us.
He hates me.
I love every time we come back to Drada. He's my favourite NPC.
Pain in the ass. Okay, well, like you said, we'll probably be back, so you'll look for night vision stuff, possibly.
I will definitely look in the books and see if it can be done. If
Yeah.
not, maybe put the feelers out, see if anyone has any clues.
Yeah, if there's anything, if there's any goggles or anything, then
You are not Beauregard.
I'm not. No, I don't know.
Something like that would probably be more Berento's territory, if I'm honest with you. He normally is.
He's the drunk. The
He's an
wanderers.
enchanter.
The one that no one likes.
The one who's drunk at the moment.
He is comfortable in his retirement.
Okay. So he doesn't give a shit if we go and buy anything from him or not.
Not really.
Okay.
He more does it to entertain himself and keep his finger in the pie, so
That
to
means it
speak.
will be cheap.
No, it definitely won't be cheap, my dude. You'll understand when you see his
Oh.
tower.
Well,
That fly
Tower.
is pissing me off.
tap.
Yes, he's a mage. Most mages acclimate themselves to towers.
Posh bastard. Cool. Yeah. Well,
We got potions.
let's go wander through the
The never-ending lights.
It is nearly dusk. If you are newcomers, this will be quite the sight.
Yeah, let's go and have a look at that.
Let's go look at some lanterns.
Go look at the lanterns, boy.
Let's be tourists.
Let's go be
Let's
tourists.
go be tourists. Who's got the disposable camel? That'd be old-timey.
Yeah.
Even more old time, you've got to have someone do an oil painting.
Okay, so dusk is still about an hour away, but you can wander for a little bit, and you come across an open square where they are. You get a sense that this is the square where the festival's going to be in, because it's quite open, and there are people at work noting down places where things are going to be. But there's places to sit.
Yeah. Let's go have a seat, shall we?
Wait for the lights.
Wait for the light. Wait for whatever's gonna happen.
Okay, so the sun goes down,
Ooh.
and you see the shadow as it goes under the hills, crawl across the floor. And just as you're letting your mind wander, and Delpho lets his elven curiosity get over him, and he starts to think, like, how do these lanterns work? You start to just ponder upon yourself, and just as you begin to come to any sort of conclusion, each of them, in line with the shadow crossing the path, goes suddenly a bit brighter, illuminating the street in almost a comfortable lamplight. And as you squint a few times to allow your eyes to become accustomed to this, each of the lamp heads, the sphere dislodges from the pole, goes to hover just above head height, and they all start to float in coordinated patterns, illuminating the street and you see lanterns come out from street corners, and they all just keep coordination, floating, keeping the streets well lit at just above head height.
That's just weird.
It's quite amazing.
It's just weird as well.
They do spin ever so slightly as they go, sort of tingling over.
Can I take a closer look at one?
You attempt to grab one.
Just gonna give it a little.
It is
You're
above
all
head
in there.
height. You poke it. It doesn't deviate from its course at all.
Chuck your orb in there, see what happens.
No.
Yeah. Welcome to nighttime in the Quarter of Undying Lanterns.
It's just creepy. They float. When you poke them, they keep floating. They're so greedy.
Need to catch ones. Good luck.
No.
Make persuasion check.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You're dumb.
18.
What's it gonna be?
Your
Above
passive.
your natural.
No, your passive insight.
Passive perception.
Are you? You're not
No.
proficient with insight, are you?
No.
No. So it's 10 plus your modifier.
Alright. Cool.
So he sounds convincing.
So in total, that's about 12.
He sounds convincing.
What happens if I touch it?
Don't know. I just heard it was good luck.
Fine, fuck it, I'll grab one.
So you jump and try and grab one.
Yes.
Even before Hulk
make a dexterity
Rebel
check.
Scum.
Oh, I'm so
Gets
glad.
arrested.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 5. Is this a plain dex?
Plain dex, yeah.
6.
Like a kid trying to catch his balloon. You can't quite get there.
Oh, I can't touch it, that's a shame.
It's slightly above your like head height, so you can you claw at it, but you can't grab it. They're quite big. They're like that round.
He's a big dragon. Ah, that's a shame. You'll have to try again tomorrow night.
Persuade
Is
him.
that persuasion?
No.
I'm already convinced you.
Okay, so it's now the evening.
Cool. Let's
So we go to a bar.
yeah.
Let's just go to a bar.
Where do you attempt to find?
Which bar would you like to go to?
A good one?
Unicorn?
Sure.
I mean, the unicorn was the bar. The other one was a restaurant. You said sort of sounded like.
Or the Noble Lobster?
The Noble Lobster
Yeah.
is a safe bet tavern.
Oh, okay.
There's the unicorn and the sailor place.
Yeah. The rusty anchor. Rusty
Yeah,
anchor.
Rusty Anchor is the dive bar.
We go to a dive.
Let's go. Let's go to the Noble Lobster
What
first.
smell marijuana, by the way?
Neighbours.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
I think it's them.
Oh, it could
Well,
be.
And it's not the brownies and much
It
other.
smells like marijuana.
He's dunking them in cheese.
Nice. Ah, there it is. Sorry, I had to plan tavern menus in advance because I know what you like fucking like.
So you want to go to the Noble Lobster?
You want to go to the Noble Lobster?
We'll start the Noble Lobster.
Okay, so the Noble Lobster.
It'll get messier as we go
Oh yeah.
for you.
Bar crawl!
Bar crawl.
First night in a new town,
Oh,
bar
I
crawl!
love it. I love it. I knew this was going to happen. I actually planned for this.
Oh god.
So
I'm still in my fancy shit as well.
yeah, and you're still in your armor.
I can change.
No, she's the armor's still in the
Yeah,
car.
the
Oh no, yeah, you're just in your common clothes.
No, the armor's in my room.
No, the armor's
No,
in the
I was in
car.
the car, you never got it out.
You didn't.
It's in the
get your
box.
armor out.
It'll be fine.
You're in your common clothes. You're in your fancy dandy bard uniform, and you're in your normal
Everyday clothes. He never washes.
I do wash. You just never see it.
He washes in his clothes.
Okay, so you enter Rudders Hill.
Rudders Hill. Does it actually look like a rudder?
You get the sense that it's just a name.
Aww. To the Noble Lobster, to Red Lobster we go.
And once again, you take a note going through Rudders Hill of all the different cultures, all these different
People.
buildings, all these different things, and you come across. I don't know whether I actually got round to doing the Noble Lobster. It was like last on my list.
Because you thought we'd go for the worst place first.
Yeah, kind of. I was clever enough to make a list for it.
Sex buckle.
It's pretty much your standard quaint little Victorian tavern.
Yeah.
And I like the sign out front because it's literally it's a lobster in a ruff. Just looking like
God. Fair play.
It's Larry.
yeah,
Larry the
it's Larry
lobster. Living like Larry.
Living like Larry. So do you go in?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks safe.
Okay, you go in and it's not crowded by any means, but there is
That's a crowd pub.
there's definitely the place is not the place is not full and bustling. It's your standard. It's almost like your standard town pub in any given weeknight. There's the odd people sat around, like a few elves in the corner.
So more like the
Dwarves
latter's
drinking
houses, I
wine.
suppose.
Yes. In my head, it's a Marston's. I swear I wrote. Did I just write it down and then? Oh, I don't know. I don't care. I swear I wrote something for this, but I just can't fucking find it. I'll find it when I'm not really looking for it. I love it.
Is there actually someone playing?
Yeah, there is someone playing. But I haven't just said because it's doing that. I honestly can't find one. I did come up with it, it's long since gone.
Play Slap the Paladin.
Play Slap the Paladin.
In the posh pub.
Okay, so you walk in and the bar owner, which is middle-aged human lady, nothing fancy to look at.
Bar owner is always human.
They are always human.
The last one was an elf.
And she goes, travellers. Normally you guys go more into town. Anyway, welcome to the Noble Lobster. Please take a seat. Can I get you anything on?
What would you recommend?
And she gestures to a sign on her bar.
Hey!
Oh.
There you go. This is we have other things. These are just the things currently of interest.
Drunken uncle sounds a bit dodgy.
I mean, I'm down for a gin.
I've got to get my thing out.
I'm up for a gin. Anyone want a gin?
Cranky clutch.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
The drunken uncle!
I love this.
Why?
Shit.
I know, it sounds so dodgy.
I bet somewhere that is a real drink.
Goodberry gin with elven tonic.
What'll
Actually,
What'll it be, guys?
I'll have a gin.
The Goodberry gin.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Make it a double.
Lovely, lovely. And for the lady?
I'll have a cranky clergyman.
A cask of the Cranky Clergyman, lovely. And the Elven Gentleman.
Have you got something fruity?
Gin!
It's not gin.
The wine. We do have some wines on that are quite sweet to the.
Wine.
We got some Bordeaux Merlot or some Penderin Legend Pinot.
I'll have.
Fun fact: Bordeaux Merlot on the floor is from your hometown, and Penderin Legend Pinot is from your hometown.
I'll have the gin.
A Goodberry gin for yourself as well. Wonderful. So that was 2 gins and Drunken Uncle, wasn't it, my dear?
Cranky
Cranky
clergyman.
Clergyman. I do apologise. That is 2 gold, 7 copper. 2 gold, 7 copper, or are we paying separately?
He's got it.
Yeah, fine. I'll go.
Lovely. So take 2 gold, 7 copper. out.
Wait, what?
2 gold, 7 copper.
The dragon one's happy to pay for booze, but nothing else.
You?
So she brings. So as you take a seat at one of the chairs, she brings over your drinks on the tray. The Goodberry gin is this faint little purple colour, and comes with a tiny jug, a small jug of what she tells you is elven tonic
Yeah.
to mix with it. The Cranky Clergyman comes, and it is a tankard full of. It's a stout. It's a deep opaque black with a very white head. It looks like a Guinness.
Got a Guinness. To crab meat.
To crab meats. Okay.
Okay. I want to just have a look around the room, see what's
Are
going on.
we having a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, had a drink.
Are we, but have
Yeah,
you
we have
drunk
to
it?
actually drink it.
Oh, I'm having a sip. Yeah. Why not?
Okay, all three of you?
Yep.
Okay, we'll start with the gins first. I love this.
Let's get
No,
smashed.
this is one of my favourites.
That was close actually.
So,
Let's not do that.
Delpho, as you sip, and this happens in the same instant,
Right.
you take. That is the wrong dice.
How much damage is he taking?
Oh, why D4 so uncomfortable?
Does it have to be sharp?
You take 4 points of poison damage and are immediately healed 4 points in the same instant.
Ah.
Bill, you take 3 points of poison damage and are instantly healed 2 health points. So you lose 1. So you simply take it and go, ooh, you go, ooh. Freya, you can make a constitution saving throw, please.
$17.
17, you make it. So you just bit sharp.
Just a Guinness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a look around the room now.
Perception check.
Just stick it there. 18.
Most people in here, there is.
Sorry, 20.
You see a couple off the corner, one half elf, one human, seems to be on a date.
No.
He's dressed seemingly in his best jacket. She is barely paying attention to anything he's saying.
Ooh, it's an awkward date in the corner.
Yeah, you spot there's an old dwarf drinking at the bar. A very long goatee, and he seems to be chatting very friendlily with the barmaid. A couple of dragonborn off in the corner seem to be having a sit-down discussion by the fireside, and the person playing seems to be a human woman.
Seems.
Are you relaying all this one?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem nothing catches your attention and nothing sparks trouble.
Okay. Do you want to go have a word with the dragon?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the drink, go sit down with Dragon Ball, see what's going on.
Okay,
Okay, to the bar.
it is a red and a silver dragonborn.
Ooh.
They both seem quite a little bit older than you. They're dressed in simple cotton clothes. One of them's got a very nice pocket watch on there that he's very proudly offering. And and as you go over there, and he goes, no. The abjuration science is far too crass. You want to be looking at conjuration. Oh, good evening, fellow.
Evening.
It's wonderful to see someone of the draconian blood.
I haven't seen one in ages, it's good to see you too.
Right, tell me, where'd you hail from, sir?
I don't remember.
Place I know.
The Kutch Islands.
The Kutch Islands.
The Kutch Island.
Ah, so you come from our blood, not one of the Wanderers. Lovely, lovely. I'm Dartford, and this is Windlecross.
Hi, Darth, have you got any good tunnels?
Yes, but only if you're going south. That's north. Anyway, he sort of goes, tell me, are you of the arcane like most of our blood?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Perception check.
What schools you But no, because he is of the arcane. He's a bard.
Yes.
Ah, lovely. I'll take a seat. Take a seat. Windlecross, shuffle.
I'll find the school now.
I didn't name it.
Shit.
I didn't even say where it was. It was
What
it
about
was in
Marcy
it was in Excanderon.
Okay.
She's bashing accordion out now. It is quite Frenchy music actually. I quite like it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Shoots the bar you.
you're from. I'll name it later.
Yeah.
You're from the Bard's College in
The Bard's
Excanderon. You stood.
Yeah.
A bard. So if you're one of the arcane, you must be a true bard. Not a simple performer, but one of show and Power.
I'm out of probably sure.
Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, show us something in your arsenal, sir.
I'm gonna pull out my VO. Oh wait, what do we want a weapon?
Something of the arcane, nothing fancy. Just a thaumaturge, a cantrip of some sort.
You sure you're a cantrip of some sort? Are they drinking anything?
They are both drinking brandy.
Soiled.
Did you prestidigitation
Maybe.
both their brandy?
Yes.
Like
Oh, exceptional use of prestidigitation, sir. Although I rather think you owe us another drink now.
I hope that's
Oh
the most
fuck.
I hope it's the most expensive.
Fine, I will replace their drinks.
What are you on, sir?
I was drinking gin.
Oh, good, very. Not my tip, I'm afraid. Much more fine with darker spirits. I think same again would be absolutely fine.
Okay, I'll give you a drink. This just costs me money.
You go to the bar, you ask for 2 more water, and it's a gold each.
That's fine.
While you're at the bar,
Fuck off. Goodbye, money.
I'm just
You
at
come
the
back
bar
and say,
I
chuckling
fancy
as
the
he comes
taste
and
of
gets
home
us.
and would want that wine.
Oh, yeah,
That I can't remember what
I must say that was all very good, but well, I believe in a bit of tit for tat, as we said, and you've shown us something of yours, so one of mine, sir. Oh yes, I think that would be quite beautiful, lovely. And he waves his hand, and your drink is snatched out of yours by a magical flying glove that now flies across the room. And it just goes round his head a couple of times, and the drink goes to the woman on the date, and then flies back to you, and the hand goes before dissipating, and she goes.
It was
The guy looks livid.
No, it wasn't
But
me.
he looks up and just sees 3 Dragonborn and just goes. Lets it go. There you go. Mage hand. An interesting one of those of the library disposition.
Very interesting.
Please, who did you study under? I know a few at the college. I can't remember whether I named him. I think I did.
Hold on, I gotta find him. Oh, I found the college.
Oh really? What's it called?
Brindleborn.
Brindleborn. Thank you. I knew I named it.
Where's the guy? Where's the guy? There's a guy here somewhere.
You weren't expecting Dragon's backstory, were you?
Professor Dulama.
Dulana. They shuffle their noses a little bit. Oh yes, that fall from grace was terrifically unsettling. He's not been seen in some years, has he? You don't correspond.
I don't know what happened to him. Not at all. It was okay.
Anyway, we shan't keep you. Please go back to your companions. It's been
What did you just do?
You just got told to fuck off!
Yes.
they get the sense that they've exhausted all conversation they can have with him.
I ain't a smart guy, and these guys are smart.
I'm just gonna be stood by the
Lovely, and they do offer you a hand. It's a genuine pleasure.
I'll just shake that
We
hand.
didn't sit down to
Yeah.
Murder right under the leg.
You go back to the table.
Yeah.
In the meantime, have you two been doing anything? Or
No,
have you
I-
literally just been like this?
I went and stood by the bar and
So
I'm
we
chuckling.
we walked in and he just handed us drinks basically. We didn't find
You sat down and the drinks were brought to your
I
table.
don't remember that.
No, they have to be brought
You can't order at the bar now, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's a shield across the bar.
Yeah. What's plastic?
There's a magical
Mage
shield
wall.
across the
Mage wall. Anyway.
I went and stood by the bar. I was leaning on the bar watching this and chuckling.
She goes, another round already, my dear?
Oh no, I just came to have some conversation.
Oh, no, well, conversation can be had. Excuse me, sir. And he goes, it's just quite alright.
Who's that chap?
Why do you make me come up with names on the spot?
Because it's
There's
fun.
a shady at the bar.
fun.
Gregor.
Gregor.
Yeah.
Oh,
You did Gregor.
It's got
fucking, it's called Taliesin, I don't care. Oh, Taliesin, he's been drinking here for quite a few years. Never any trouble, good in a scrap if we need him. Don't get much in the way of that, but a younger crowd, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine.
goddamn young people.
Do you,
Really frogs.
does it get very lively in here?
Not over here. We more cater to the residents of the town. Over since we're in Rudders Hill. You want to look for rowdy, you go for the Rusted Anchor. If you're looking for excitement, you go for the Woven Unicorn.
I get a sense this is very much a...
We like to offer a homely alternative.
Yeah. Sounds good. Kind of like it in here, to be honest. Nice and chill, nice and quiet. No prying eyes.
That we know of.
If there is any trouble, who would want to report it to? Out of interest. I've seen a couple of guards, but...
Yes, there's normally always a wash guard on the streets doing patrols.
Is it a uniformed police? Like, is it...
I funded by the Traders' Court. A lot of ex-army, a few young ones looking to make a decent career.
Right. That exhausted my conversation now.
Well, I decided I finished my ale.
Okay.
I would like I feel like a taste of home, that wine that I can't remember the name of.
The Bordeaux Maloa floor.
Yes, that.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. It's 3 electrum per glass, or if you're wanting a bottle for the table, it's 8 gold.
I will have the bottle for the table for myself.
Lovely. And 3 glasses, I assume.
Would you like a straw?
Just the one.
Lemonade for fucking spritzes. Oh, wonderful. So yeah, 8 gold.
There you go.
Like a chipped tooth. You place on the table. Lovely.
I've got to sat back down, hold on. Just lying in the room.
Yeah, no worries.
Can I make further gestures to the lady that's having a date?
General charisma check.
I'm not trying to ruin anyone's day.
I've already written down you're trying to ruin a day.
You finish your drink all the way.
11 plus 3.
She sort of looks and gives you a coy smile, but goes back to the conversation.
Goes back to ignoring him.
Yeah.
If she could be texting, she would be. She's writing stuff down on parchment to pass to a friend later. Do you want a drink? She holds up the drink that came over before, that you never got back.
Bastard!
He's glaring. Anything else?
we were just sat at this table. I'm just sitting there chuckling. I'm gonna finish my drink.
Okay.
I'm about ready to head to the unicorn now. But I don't think there's very much we can do
You
here.
do remember the guard saying to you earlier that the unicorn is closed tonight.
Oh,
So
sorry.
they'll be open
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
I haven't finished my bottle of wine.
Yeah, she's got a bottle of wine.
Drink up now.
Down in for a show.
Let's
It's nice,
yeah.
very fruity. It's a sweet.
It is a very
It's a sweet red.
Do you just
Taste
drink
of
straight
home.
from the bottle? Is that the idea?
maybe.
Freya would. Taste of home.
I want a taste of home that's going to make me feel sad.
No.
I love that. She's suddenly a hot mess. It's like, oh, I wanted to be sad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about ready to go to the Rusted Anchor then because the other one's closed.
Shall we go?
When is the other one open?
Tomorrow, before the festival.
Alright, we'll get some food tomorrow.
I'm gonna give the girl a wink because we leave the pub.
You get a wing back.
Go get a number.
Yes, her number.
Oh, how's
Bat me.
Look me up.
Look, go. Come watch me perform.
You're in the yellow
I don't know where I'm performing yet, but I'll think about it.
Are you performing?
No, I'm gonna buy my performing the festival and decided it.
Yeah, we do a cover of Def Leppard.
Alright.
I wrote this one on the road. It's called Crab Dragged Away by Paladin.
I like singing a song called Knock You the Fuck Out.
Then you fragrance. I'm just like, I like to play a song. It's called Fucking Fountain Octopus. That's a Scar song, that is. Fucking Fountain Octopus. Anyway, I digress. So you head out, you say away goodbye, make your
wine
excuses.
and I'm all sad now.
You head back out Rudders Hill. You are drunk, by the way.
Yep.
Ah. Oh no.
So you make your way back through Rudders Hill, back through to the Docklands, and down a very shady-looking back alley.
Well, this isn't dodgy for me, is it?
It's alright, you live down.
I've got
I
to
live in
find
an
something.
alley.
Technically, you're homeless.
We all are.
No, I can go home whenever I want.
I mean, I can go home. I just end up in prison, maybe.
Oh, there we go. Found something. Right. Awesome. Oh, hopefully that'll kick in a minute. Right! To the pub! To the other pub!
La pub.
You're tough enough to come in this pub.
For the fucking pub crawl.
Them holes in the bathroom stalls there are nothing to be concerned about.
Why are there holes in the bathroom stall in a pub mainly for the And they them sort of say
There's
that.
some,
There it
there
is.
might be some duct tape lying.
I'm just going to get my notes lined up and I'll be right with you guys. Thank you!
The horny sailors.
So where's the... There it is. Take that away because you've left.
Do we get a new menu?
It's going to be a drunken mess of them.
Yeah, maybe, you don't know.
It's like half
So,
It's just like
a
one.
reasonably sized building down a very shady looking alleyway. The Rusted Anchor doesn't have a sign.
No.
Simply a small, heavily scarred and barnacled anchor is chained above the door, which appears to be a different... the door itself is a different shade of wood from the door frame that it sits in.
Oh, someone did Minecraft.
Someone didn't go through the
The
door.
tinted windows at the front sit awkwardly, almost as if they were taken from a different building. You hear very loud music and furniture moving coming from within.
Just go in.
Let's open the door really loudly.
Inside it is incredibly dimly lit, mostly from candles sitting on the various aged wooden tables or the 3 hooded lanterns behind the bar on the back wall. It's a very deep building, very deep, very narrow,
It's like that place in Miss Beach.
pretty much.
Oh,
It is cramped and full.
That place.
And the claustrophobic air immediately hits you. It's as if someone tried to fit too many people in here, with no regard given to comfort.
Yeah.
There is a small stage on the corner near the bar, currently sat unused with cobwebs, and a small collection of hooks near the door holding various weapons, travelling cloaks, and one peg leg.
What?
It's a peg leg hook. On a hook.
Is there a guy just going, I'm a hop around the bar?
You see behind the bar what looks like a middle-aged half-orc, frantically pouring pints. You also see a terrified-looking half-elven teenager running around with a tray trying to gather empty glasses in between the ruckuses. As you walk in, there was someone sat in a stool next to the door, who as you walk in just looks up and just gets up. He is built, mid-20s human, with a crew cut and a nose that seems to have been broken about 19 times. He's wearing vestments that are slightly too small for him.
It's a rock.
And you can see on his brown leather belt, you can see various small glass vials. And as you walk in, he just goes, "Hey, you ain't been here before.
Nope. You
Oh,
don't
shit.
say.
Welcome to the rest of." He ducks and the fucking tankard comes, shatters on the back wall, and he goes, "One more! Welcome to the Rusted Anchor. Any weapons or anything you wish to... I can't make it, obviously. Just on the hooks or anything.
Do you want to bring our weapons?
I've got my daggers on.
Yeah, we're not.
Obviously,
I'd
it's
rather
quite busy at the moment. I'd maybe keep to yourself a little bit if you don't want a bit of trouble. Fucking... Elder! Well, I told you, you wait for him to pour your points! Get you... Fucking... Anyway, find yourself a chair if you can find one, and try to leave here conscious. Any trouble? On there. Sits back down on the stool.
Cool. Let's work our way to the bar.
To the bar!
It's a long way shuffling through various tables.
I'll lead the way.
Various tables yelling at each other.
I have tucked my coin purse away somewhere. It is well hidden.
I'm gonna lead the way.
Using my
As you
super secret skills.
As you get to the bar, you notice that the half-orc behind the bar is very wide set, built like he used to be, in very fine shape, and has since let himself go.
Big guy.
One of his tusks is golden,
Nice.
and he's wearing an apron that was probably white a few years ago.
I'm gonna take
Black
his tusk.
His hair is deep brown and tied back in a back
I'm
top
gonna
knot.
take his tusk.
As you get up to the bar, you do see this.
Hello.
Scary wizard.
Furious Sale.
Can't even read that.
What's the one
One that's been
out?
crossed out.
I would like to point out that's his inability to spell and not mine.
Kraken brew.
What was the one that's
Kraken brew.
crossed out, we saying?
Kraken brew, but written wrong.
Is it?
He was trying to
Oh.
spell Cthulhu.
Oh.
And then decided to crack.
Gave up.
Mechanical beer.
As you get done with Simon. So as you get up to the tavern, he's just finished pouring the pints, and he just looks at you, just goes. And immediately addresses everything to you. Yeah. Welcome to the tavern. My name is Ring. I own the place. What's left of it? And I'll be pouring your pints this evening. So what can I get you?
Oh. Let's go straight in. I want a crack and brew.
What, crack and brew?
I mean, you could have held it quite.
And try it.
I mean, him.
One
So
crack.
he just let go.
One crack and brew, one for the lady.
Does that say slag or slog?
I think ladies
Slog.
love slag.
Slog!
Slag.
Slog! Sure you can handle it, my fruit.
Oh, I think I have
No, he called you food.
furious ale. Thank you very much.
Furious ale. Lovely. So,
Never passed it.
a kraken,
Cracking.
a furious,
He'll have a slag.
He'll have a cracking.
and for the old gentleman.
Actually, what's the worst thing on the menu?
Well, definitely a slog.
One slog for that gentleman.
Right, two slogs and a kraken brew coming right up.
Oh, two slag.
You the old gentleman.
Yeah. He wants a slog.
He wants a slog.
Yeah.
Lovely. 2 slogs, like a food.
Furious.
Furious. Sorry, darling. Sorry. He digs like into the second knuckle. Sorry, earrings not what it once was.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
So let me see. Let me see. A furious, a slog, and a kraken. That'll put you back.
What am I paying for this again?
Yeah.
I'll buy a drink.
I
Nine-
spent
nine-
gold
nine-
on some wine.
You're already drunk.
9 silver and 6 copper.
Because I drank all the
silver
wine.
is
myself.
9 silver and 6 copper, yeah. So as you're paying, you notice him take one tankard, and there is a barrel off to the corner that flies are swarming around. And he just goes, puts it in front of Delpho and just goes, "That's your slog." He goes and pours the ale. He just pops it in front of you. He's going to now be the furious, my love. And he goes to another tavern. Yours is. Let me
I know the flies are here for it as
I
well.
know, right?
Slog.
Yours is
Delicious.
a very dark amber, with a very thick, creamy head.
So kind of like an IPA.
And as you're cracking,
Always the look.
favourite what?
Wrong cracker.
That's a favourite.
A fruit shoot.
Fruit shoot.
No, its actual name is Cthulhu Brew, but he can't spell it. So.
I will drink your Cthulhu brew.
It's a very ugly green colour, and it's very thick. Like you turn it in it.
You can hold it upside down thing.
You go to, I think there's a table somewhere in the back. Yeah, just by the fireplace, and he points you to this tiny little corner table that's like rickety as fuck.
To the table. To the table.
The table.
To that and here.
You have to duck quite a few times. As people are throwing stuff or like throwing their drinks out, it's like, hey!
Here you go, mate. Pops the drink on the table.
Is this basically Tortuga?
Cheap bastard!
Oh no.
Still sips it. So you sit down?
Yep. Let's take a seat and let's
Oh,
have
okay. Just for fun. No, it makes it fine. Good.
so good.
Okay, so you sit down, do you take a drink?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Of course we take a drink.
Okay,
I don't buy a drink to not drink the drink, though someone owes me 2 pieces for
So you take a sip of your furious ale.
It's nice.
Didn't taste that furious.
It's rich and peppery, and in the far eyes of your brain, it go, this would be good with a steak. Whereas you, my darling.
Ah, fuck.
You'll shit yourself.
Oh no, shit myself.
That doesn't take effect until.
Wait,
Morning.
what?
Oh, no, I'm no, I'm not.
Oh no, no.
You have to finish it.
Oh, I've got plenty of time.
You got a bit.
Damn it.
You don't have a drink.
No,
Yeah, it's all away.
Wuss.
No, you didn't notice I was behind everyone.
Was.
Good.
He has noticed that you have turned up to the bar without a table without a
I
drink.
don't buy a drink anymore. You've hurt my feelings.
No.
Shall we percept this pub and let you see what's going on in here?
Yeah.
A lot of fights.
Let's go join in.
So perception checks.
Perception activate. Again.
Ooh!
16.
So my total was 23.
Fuck! You
Five.
can see into the next
No,
dimension.
God, I'm good at
seven.
bars.
I rolled a 5.
It's very dark and cramped in here, but from what you can gather, most of the people in here seem to be sailors. You can see odd groupings of men at different tables that somewhat resemble what you imagine a ship's crew would look like.
Mm-hmm.
You do see a table of, for the purposes of describing to you, what look like Oriental gentlemen, all sitting together.
I mean, that's
The rest of the
fancy
rest of the tables are quite
Can't use that kind of
mismatched.
language no more.
No one really catches your attention other than the fact that you're looking at it, and they all look rough as fuck. Two men up the front window are currently. I mean, it takes you a minute because there's a large crowd around them, and you can hear, "Go on, fucking yeah!" And as the crowd, you see one side go, "Ugh," and the other side go, "Ah," and they split off a bit, and you can see what looks like the remains of an arm wrestle. These two guys.
This guy's going.
One of them is going, nah.
Wank is crank. As deadly as
Go on,
the
wrestle.
diseases.
You want me to go arm wrestle him? Why not? Alright. I'll wander up there and see who wants to give it a go.
Do you challenge the winner, I assume?
I'm going to challenge the winner.
Okay, the winner is currently sat down and taking up like a whole corner of the tavern, pretty much. He's just sat with his tankard looking out the window, sort of re-cracking his knuckles.
I'm going to sit down next to him and pretend I'm wide.
Just walk up to him.
He's got almost charcoal white skin, bald head, and what looks like Kratos-style war paint.
He looks easy.
How would you like to arm wrestle? I saw you beat that guy. I'll give it a crack. Literally.
You saw what I did to him, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. What's the wager?
Drink.
What drink?
Slog.
The most expensive drink on the menu.
Yeah,
The
that's right.
most expensive drink
Mm-hmm.
in the rusted anchor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to a squid ink shot. I wouldn't say no to a squid ink shot, to be fair.
Yeah.
Just actual squidding.
Or a glass of the Beltram.
Yeah, that's fun, yeah. Either of those, whatever you fancy.
How about a night with a woven unicorn?
You got yourself a deal.
Alright. Why'd you let me do this?
That's an actual arm wrestle.
I'm not doing an actual arm wrestle, we're doing the dice.
Strength check.
Please don't fail me.
Well, it's a +3. Isn't it?
Ah, shit. That's 11 in total.
So the second you clasp your hands together, he immediately, and you just catch yourself before you hit the end of the table. Then you're straining. Strength check.
Fuck! Yeah. I'm going by 2.
4 Dragon Balls was supposed to be a challenge.
Looks like fun, I'll have a go.
I don't mean to be rude, little lady, but I wouldn't want to damage the goods.
Coward.
Intimidation.
Intimidation. +1.
14.
So yourself, same wage that you. You owe me a drink.
Yeah, I'm going by 2 because I want to try one.
Okay, so in the meantime, as you sit down, his crew just are like, and even like the guy that was the bouncer is just, because he's quite near the front, he's just like checking
Just
this.
add the pressure one.
I'm waiting for the nat one or there's just
Strength check.
Is this guy human?
No,
What is it?
Do I know what
he's
he's?
far too big.
Do I know what he is?
Maybe.
I did roll a pretty decent perception.
He's
fucking
he's
god.
alive.
Okay.
That could have been a useful piece of information. I'm trying to do an arm wrestle.
Strength check, go.
Yeah, I just rolled.
Wake up.
With my
Strength modifier.
+3, 19.
So he goes to do the same thing again. The second you clasp up, he goes to. And you don't move. And he suddenly goes, Locks the shoulder in. Strength check.
13.
He's moving yet. He's moving. His sweat is coming down. There is a crowd now. More people have come across. What do you get?
So 1. No, that was 5.
What did you get? 20.
Natural
Yeah, you're fucked.
20. More of a challenge than your scaly ass bastard, but
Telling me, I knocked him out a few times.
I'm not playing hit the
so you're going to the bar. What drink are you getting?
What was the two you wanted?
You mentioned squid ink or belch rum.
I'm gonna get him a belch rum. I'm
That
getting
means
2 belch
I
rums.
guess I'm getting this squidding.
2 belch rums will put you back 6 gold.
It's the first night you're going to be poor tomorrow morning.
Why do night outs cost so much?
I know, right?
So I guess I'll have 2 squidding.
2 squid inks will put you back 2 gold.
Each or...
2 gold for 2.
Alright, here we go.
The squid ink is jet black, by the way.
It's literally ink.
Yeah.
Literally gonna get ink poison.
So you go back to the table and you go, well, at least you're a lizard of your word. To defeat.
Fine.
Constitution saving throw, darling.
Of course. That one.
So, here's one.
Just look
It goes down, and you lock eyes. And he sits back, because he sees in your eyes and he knows what's coming, and he just...
Wait, what?
And you feel it. This giant gas. You're almost like Mr. Creosote. Just fucking... and then just... BOOM! Everyone in this entire tavern now takes 1 point of thunder damage, and you are all deaf for the next 6 minutes.
Oh.
That's just this entire belt, and everyone in front of whoa!
Did I take damage? Did it come from me?
Yes.
Damn.
Well, at least we don't have to hear him. Alright, here's your squidding thing. Shot.
Right, it's only for 6 seconds you're deafened, so it's like ringing in your ears, you know, in Archer when they shoot guns, man.
So it's not as bad
Just
as
that.
when we were out Beaver and they had whistles in the
And then he sits back and he's clapping.
the next day.
Guess what? Round 2, boys! Boom! He does it on command, and everyone takes another point of thunder damage.
Fuck. Hell. Where's the rubber?
And to that point, the bouncer just goes,
Rubber me boy.
fucking, what the fuck?
Anyway, here's your shot.
So which side do you reckon, Cole? I could be so mean. You want to look me in the eyes and do it properly.
Don't break weapon.
I was thinking Thunderwave.
Well, he's going to take out...
So he takes a swing king and he goes, to beautiful defeat.
Nah.
It slips down like a fucking jelly shot.
Okay.
But it's nice.
Sneezes and comes out.
It's nice. Quite bitter.
Chili strings.
Quite bitter. And you feel... You suddenly feel a little bit stealthier.
Stealthy.
Stealthier.
Okay.
You feel like you can hide anywhere. Get away from everything. You have advantage on hiding or escaping for the rest of the night. So everyone's now sat back down, fucking...
Didn't have his name, actually.
Wow. No one asked his name. Don't want to know his name. Hey guy.
Don't tell me the skinny elf wants a fucking...
No, thank you. I enjoyed the show. What's your name?
Melgar.
I'm Delpho. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure, Elfo.
What did you say his name was?
Olga.
No.
Melgar.
Melgar.
Melgar or Melgar?
Melgar.
Fucking hell. No more of that stuff.
Say.
I Maybe we should just go sit back at the table.
Why just hang here to show you?
What else is going on?
There's no fights breaking out at the moment, just very lively.
Nice. Any interesting characters other than Melgar?
There are plenty. While you're sitting there debating what to do next.
Any that I
Oh,
might
have you finished your Cthulhu roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I downed it in shame.
Excellent.
And now I die.
Tentacles appear
I
around
remember-
you.
I remember that being a good one. I just have to follow.
No, I can't take tentacles seriously anymore. I saw the latest episode of The Boys.
I've not watched it.
No. This is so wrong.
No spoilers.
I still need to watch.
So,
season 1.
As you finish your drink, you put it on the table, and you start to
Your
look over.
stomach really
You start to look over at Freya's drink, and your brain just thinks, "I'd like to drink some of that." And as you think it, the cup floats.
I mean, I did finish it.
Do I
before the
realise what's
arm,
going
but
on?
Whatever.
Did you just move that with your mind? Holy shit!
I think
So you look at Delpho, and you just look at one of his big elven ears, and you just think, flick, and you see the end of his ear go, and Delpho just goes.
Can I just ask
You have telekinesis.
Can I?
But underneath that, you can hear these voices, just around you, just going.
You shit.
What?
Find the forgotten
I'm going to write this down in my form.
Can I ask?
Find the cult. Join the dark
God,
one. Just constant.
What did
That's
he
cold.
drink from an empty tankard?
Nothing, but just he thought about how
Just
it won,
say.
and his brain subconsciously made it float.
Can I use my brain to do stuff?
That's what brains are for.
Depends entirely on what you want to do.
I'll just steal some drink from the next table over.
You have telekinesis, and all you can think about is, oh,
You
steal
steal
some
drink.
drinks.
Yeah, we're starting small to see if it works well. No.
That didn't work well, did it?
Two, so it's 11.
As it floats off, one of them at the table just goes, "The fuck?"
He doesn't see anything by it, it's fine.
Just puts his hand on it.
But now I know it works. Now we must try it on Freya's top. What?
I'm not saying anything.
Let's just try and untie and see what happens.
Excellent. The dark one calls you. Constant. It's very distracting.
Can I try and talk to these voices back?
If you want to.
Where is the dark one?
What?
Oh, don't worry about that, it's fine.
Doesn't respond, just continues
Oh.
with the vitriol.
I'm gonna get up and go for a little walk around the bar and see if they get louder.
Okay, you get up and make your own. It's just always there, like it's right behind your ear.
What was it called? The
Kraken brew.
Kraken brew.
But
It's
because you
supposed
can
to be
spell
called Cthulhu or something.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's only a little bit coldy.
Yeah.
And now I try and recruit Freya's top. Using telekinesis.
Look through it.
No, just pull it off using telekinesis. Go try it.
You feel it. You feel it. It's your clothes you are wearing.
What?
What?
He don't know what's going on anyway, so it's fine, or she.
She doesn't know what's happening.
What was that whiskey you drank or real rum?
The Beltron.
Let me try and levitate one off those out of the bar into my bag.
Gets telekinesis, tries to steal everything.
Make a stealth check.
10 plus 13.
You remember who they sold the drink to? They remember who they sold the drink to.
It floats off the bar. The barman is none the wiser. But as it's floating over to you, someone's mother was insulted on a table. And he jumps up and just goes, "What are you fucking saying?" Slaps it.
No!
Goes off in the corner and shatters.
And now the whole pub fight begins.
You dropped my drink.
Me?
It's getting pretty late now.
Yeah, we should, shall we leave the bar?
You're still
before
drunk.
Something bad happens? She's wasted.
So I can escape all the rape attempts.
I'm gonna head over to
Got the room keys in between your fists. Like.
to Melbourne. I've got the keys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head over to Melbourne.
Did we not get a key?
No, I didn't give you each a key.
These bastards.
Hello.
You seem like you're right. No, thank you.
Fair enough.
I understand. You're a lot stronger than I.
I'm not stronger than everyone, isn't I, apparently.
Apparently so. Made for quite a show. You look like the type of chap that might know his way around some work in this town.
Well, I work at the repair yard, if that's what you mean.
You work at the repair yard, the ship repair yard, I assume you mean. Anything interesting going on in the ship repair yard? Anything out of the ordinary?
He strokes his bald head and he's like, yeah, not really. The odd repair, the odd build.
Nothing unusual coming in though.
Not really, but I'm just a workman. You want to speak to Vimek about that?
Vimek.
Vimek.
Is he like the...
He's the foreman.
Foreman.
He's the foreman. Other than that, with his festival business, time for the shipbuilders to lay low, maybe go out, see if we can get some new artwork for the ship signs, you know. A few of the artists travel through, a few of them stay.
What do you think of the town? Do you live here? I assume you live here.
I live in Reynolds Hill. Reynolds Hill.
No, how come you came all the way down here for a drink?
Nothing like the rusty drink.
You're not one for the crab.
The noble lobster.
Noble lobster.
Nah, I don't fit.
That's it. Yeah, that's fair.
It's a little bit small, you know. They got gnomes and dwarves and shit going in there. It's a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that being a bit of a tight squeeze. Okay, we'll go.
Broke a chair in there once, never.
We literally just sat on it.
Yeah.
We'll go speak to them. Do you guys notice anything unusual come around when obviously this?
It's general fucking poor. Usual is what we do. We got fucking lanterns that go around the fucking lights. We got the woven unicorn. That's full of colourful bastards.
I hear it's closed tonight. Shame it's gonna go.
Yeah. Places that are expensive. You can afford to only open a few nights a week.
Oh, it's one of those places, is it?
It is.
One of those
Big city.
He does style himself as the Woven Unicorn Gentlemen's Club.
Told ya.
Right. Right. Do you know the proprietor of that kind of place?
Of course, it's ornate.
It's ornate.
Ornate.
Is that his name?
Yes.
His name is ornate.
Why is this so fucking confused? Your name's fucking Hellfire.
Need to speak to the barman. Vimek.
You're back.
We are back.
Excellent, yeah. Anyway, that fucking tiefling. All prim and proper, cans are tough.
Council top.
Yeah, he's one of the members of the trade council.
Oh, right.
Fuck, how long have you been in this fucking town, boy?
About 4 hours.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, no, it's Marsbreaker, it's the Madam, and it's Ornate. Nosy, oh no, what's that other fucking cunt called? Wouldn't say boo, a fucking goose if you stared at him funny. Little human prick. Balon, that's it. And there's the four.
Balon, the dwarf who was killed by his. Oh, that was Balon.
What was the women? There was the Madam Balon.
It was Balon. There was the Madam Beldane, Ornate, and Marsbreaker.
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 I wrote Marsbreaker.
Mars.
And all of them together, those four, they're the traders' court and open union. They decide everything in this town. They listen to the people, that's why we hold the court. But those four are the ones that make the decision.
So they make good decisions?
It's never heard us wrong so far. Valdane's been on the council for 100 years.
She an elf?
No, she's a fucking goblin, what do you think?
Fair enough.
Yeah. A colourful lot. Balon's a human. Ornate's a tiefling.
Veldang's the elf. Mars Breaker's the half orc.
What was the human called again?
Balon. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sounds like they're doing alright. They're jumping. If anyone works or does work for the council, do they go to them directly? Are there like notice boards with jobs on them, or?
I think the Traders Corps does have a jobs board in there. I've not really looked at it myself. I imagine it does.
I suppose you've got.
Failing that, you could always ask for a meeting with one of the court members, or they'll ask you for a meeting, see if they have any contracts or business they have to deal with you. Ornate's got his fingers in every dirty fucking pie in the city.
How big a meeting? Ask for it.
He'll be in his club tomorrow.
He'll be in his club.
Likes to sit on his throne and look over
He
it.
has a throne in his club.
Wouldn't you?
I think he fucking does. He sits on a bag. I've only been in there once. It's my birthday. It was my birthday.
It was a good birthday.
I like the sound of this place.
Vimek and a few of them always treated me that when I had there. It was memorable, very memorable.
Did you sick?
Were you whipped with a belt?
Did you puke?
I can't remember. I woke up at home, so someone must have got me back safe.
Did you wake up with anyone?
No. Yeah. You boys staying longer, my tank is getting a bit empty again.
Is it?
Oh.
Just the one?
Fine. Actually, I had a special drink
Oh.
when I was right.
I think I've drunk everything in this bottle, boy.
I'd like to try some little whiskey.
Never heard of it. I'm in.
Alright. Shots!
Wisdom saving throw.
Anyone else want
No.
one? I'm gonna have one fucking.
You're drunk!
Let me guess.
I hate this drink.
Pansy ass, motherfucking elven shit, eh?
Yep. Pupils go
Yeah,
wide.
there you go. So now you have the whispering and the ethereal plane.
Good thing I'm not smart.
You're also drunk.
That's fine. I'm still drunk and I still have
As long as he's
pieces.
not doing double
Have another
shots, he's fine.
Should I have another one? Give me another one.
It's your drink.
Fine, I'll have another will of whiskey then.
Will.
Does anyone want as well?
One was fucking enough, mate.
Okay. Have I done?
Persuasion check.
13 plus 4.
Oh, go on then.
Alright, let's do it. Doubles.
Wisdom saving throw.
Fuck you!
Very similar to the lanterns.
You have a lot of distractions.
And he's just like, nah, I ain't getting any fucking better, mate.
Have another one.
What? Give him 3 boosts to alive, then I probably was gonna fucking.
Nat 20! You lucky son of a bitch!
The wisps don't go away. Actually, no, I'll say you go back a bit. So the wisp fell out, but you still have the ethereal plane on that 20. That way he just goes,
Oh. You got this?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I thought
Hey,
I thought it was me for
You want to see a trick?
Sure.
Delphus, stand up.
He's gonna pen.
just gonna fancy it.
Joe, you ruined it!
That's exactly what I thought he was going
Gonna pants him with telekinesis.
Anyway, gentlemen, I do have work in the morning, so I think. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you again.
Yeah.
See you around, I guess.
Are we heading back?
Let's head back to the pub. The pub.
to. You're in the pub.
To stay and pray or whatever it was called.
To sleep and stay.
Sleep and stay and pray. We're not staying in a place called the Stay and Pray.
Okay, so you get back to the tavern. Not
Oh my God,
having
it's
that.
Tay.
I open the door.
Tay is fast asleep, zoned
That's
out.
probably a good thing. When we walk
You
in.
stumble in.
Just open the door.
So you morning comes to you.
Morning.
Probably mess my hair up for the morning.
Does this count as a rest?
It is a long rest.
Thank God I have health again.
Oh yeah.
One day I'm actually going to die of alcohol poisoning in this campaign.
So you wake up. You're awoken very rudely quite early on by a knock at the door.
Oh yeah, it's our breakfast.
Breakfast!
Hey, I didn't get drunk, so.
He wheels in a few plates of bacon and eggs,
That's not bad.
some nice toasted crusts. Quite a nice breakfast.
Fuck, I'm hungry.
It's nice. It's a very nice breakfast. Fills you up.
See, breakfast.
As he drops off, he's got lunch, dinner.
No thanks, we're going out for the day.
Well, let me know if you change your fucking mind.
Alright. Goodbye.
You have no idea which gnome that would be.
It's just a gnome. We're very angry gnome.
Cliff, Biff, or
Okay, so
Tiff.
the day is yours.
Right, so
Let's look at those maps.
So we need to deliver that crab.
we need to go get the cart and take the crab
And I'll
to
grab me shit.
that random dude in the market.
I need me braces so I get like,
Get
plus
what, like
2 for
50
this
gold.
Yeah, we'll go deliver the crab first.
Okay, so you make your way back up, out of the docks, past the middle square, through Rudders Hill, back to the gate, and the guard sort of waves as you go by. It's a different guard, but you're just walking through. So, morning. You go. The cart is held in basically ye old garage, with a few other carts.
As long as there's a different.
And it does have a sign on it that reads Dragonsworth, with a date on it from when it runs out.
Yay.
Then yeah, it's all still there.
Which,
Alright,
someone has got some serious gas
You need
bills.
to
The donkeys aren't attached to.
Le wagon.
No, they're out in a field.
Alright, let's round up the
They're out in a
donkeys.
field.
Why?
I mean, maybe we could just take the one donkey.
Yeah, we'll just take the one donkey. We'll
Alright.
just take the horse.
The cart is designed for two.
Yeah, we'll get the both donkeys. And
Okay,
we'll
you
ride
get
them.
the donkeys.
I'll get the donkeys.
Oh, dear.
Hey, donkey!
Wait, Gus! Over here!
Make an animal handling check, the pair of you.
14 plus
13.
16.
13, 16. Which one are you calling?
He gets Dave. That's
Okay,
it.
Dave.
You got Dave and you got Gus.
Yeah,
Gus comes very quickly.
that's because Gus loves him.
Gus, you have to tap on the bench. Sorry, Dave, a few times you have to tap on the fence to get his attention. But he comes over. They
Have
seem,
some nuts.
they seem quite well fed. Like there's a little bulge in their bellies.
You been at the hanky panky?
God.
Oh,
They're
no.
both boy donkeys.
Anything's possible.
Is Tay with us?
No.
Did she stay in the? Should we stay?
She was busy
Painting.
nervously painting.
Oh, fair enough.
You have noticed that since you landed in Jaguar Port, she is somewhat skitty.
Okay. When did we say the festival was? Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow night.
2 days
It
later.
starts. The Woven Unicorn opens tonight, and the festival
I know
starts
what we're
tomorrow.
going to do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, let us go. We need to take this. Well, you guys
Well, I need my shit.
can take it.
Okay, so you-
can wander off.
You get
Let's
your
go.
armor back. You pop your armor on. It's not out of place.
No,
No one's going to question you for
it's
wearing
just
it.
easy to take all my shit and put it in the.
Although the Great Axe does get a few admiring looks from the guards because it's like one of them even says, "Wonderful blade."
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll let you.
We're just going to ride on into that guy.
Okay, as you leave the stables, one of the guards just go, "Are we stopping our stabling, or is this just a
Just
drop off?"
This is a drop off.
Oh, wonderful. We'll keep the space open for you then.
Dropping off the goods.
Okay, so
The non-illegal goods.
it doesn't take you long to get back to the fish markets, and as you pull up, you manage to find the
Dude who
dude
was
food, and
living
he goes,
to-
"Ah, this will be the rest of my crab."
Yeah.
It is indeed.
Wonderful,
I
wonderful.
don't know what happened to
How much do we have back here? And he takes the coffer and goes, "Fuck you know."
About 100. No, about 200 pounds.
200 pounds of crab.
Yeah. How much are you looking?
That was $3 a pound, wasn't it? We agreed on.
Starts to look very nervous about how much money he's got.
Should we say 300 gold for the lot?
Gins, I'll be honest, that's a bit more than a bit rich for my blood.
How much you got?
I got 140 today. I'll take 140 goals worth.
How about we give you the lot and you give us 10% of what you sell? Just the crab.
When it's sold?
Yeah.
10%.
Alright.
I'm alright with that.
Yeah, fair deal.
So let's split 143 ways.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yep.
So the internet, well, the
So
calculator.
calculators, 140.
I'll do some maths as well.
I mean,
It's
it's
serious.
46.
What's 140 divided by 3?
46.6.
So what was it? Was it like $3 pound or something like that? I can't remember.
I don't know.
140 divided by 3 is about 46.6666.
There you go. 46.6.
So we get 46 gold.
So we should, we'll say 46 gold each.
Much easier than going to the calculator.
Getting my night out.
I don't know, I did it before you.
Okay. So you manage to drop off. He gets a few of his hands to like unload it off the car. Hands over, literally like pretty much all the money apart from like the loose change that he's got on his stool. Just hands it over.
Take some crap.
What's your name, sorry?
I hate you. Barry.
Barry.
Barry
Barry.
Barry the fish
How
one.
long do you think? A week? We come back at the end of the week?
Listen, man. The festival in town. The Docklands. I'm expecting another delivery. Call it 2.
2 weeks.
2
Okay.
weeks.
We'll be back in 2 weeks then.
Excellent.
Good doing business.
Do you take the car back?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go back.
Can we stop on the way though to dump all of my shit?
You can, while they're taking the car back, you can go.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
far from the.
Tay is. You walk in and Tay is in the main living room of the room, and she is surrounded by scattered papers, and like they seem to be drawings that she half finished, and was like,
how's it going?
not great. I'm really scared. There's going to be there's going to be so many artists at this place, and I want to make a good impression, and I want to make sure I get some good people that are going to talk to me, and some people that are going to like my art. And I really don't know what I'm painting, because I painted you guys, and I painted the crabs, and I painted everything, but I just can't get anything right. Everything is crap. Everything sucks. Everything sucks, Freya.
Freya's like,
Go
why
on.
the fuck's Delpho?
So much goes, I can't deal with them. just paint what's in your heart and what you like. I was going to say like, yeah.
Paint with blood?
Paint what you...
That's in my heart. Blood is in my heart.
What? Literally in your heart.
Oh. Okay.
Like,
Okay,
what's in your soul, your passion?
we've taken the cart back and now we're heading back.
Alright. Let's head back.
Okay, you get back to the room, and Freya is
I will be
attempting very badly to have a heart-to-heart with Tay.
What's this heart to heart about?
Well, we're basically putting our hearts next to each other. Obviously.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
She says like, you're a performer. There's so many other artists going to be here tomorrow. I want to make a good impression. I want them to like me. I want them to like my work. What if I'm just some silly little girl from a town just sketching crap?
Here we go. Inspirational illness.
Inspirational filmers.
How about, don't worry about what they think. You are your own artist. You're a strong, independent artist. You do really good art, and I'm pretty sure everyone will love it.
Make a persuasion check.
And if that don't work, imagine them all naked.
What, in the paintings?
That's an 8.
She doesn't seem convinced, but she nods and says, okay, I'll do a few more pieces.
If that don't work, all great art comes from the bottle.
What's up, Tay?
Finally.
You relay what you've spoken about.
Yeah.
I can't wait to make Tay do it again.
He's worried about not being a good artist.
I mean, you're a pretty good artist. that's undoubtedly, no question about it.
No, but there's going to be so many of them. You've come from so far, and like, it's a big deal, and
Imagine all of these people are going to be thinking the same about everyone else.
But they've all done this before, and they've travelled around.
You don't know that they've all done it before.
And everyone has to start at one point.
They might not be. That half the people might be from this town, city.
They haven't seen people kill things. A lot.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Just think.
Freya's backing you up.
What's that? 14.
Get the holy water.
Drink the holy water.
No, you're supposed to. I've got to say, you can wash your dice in it.
Yeah.
She's all. Okay. What should I paint while you guys are out today?
Me.
That seems like a
What-
reasonable response.
What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about your happy place?
Back at the tavern, listening to Tarbert.
There you go.
Paint Tarbert.
Paint Tarbert at the bar.
And his first mate.
Yeah.
I miss that parrot.
He was a noisy parrot.
At this point, Munin, who is like sat on one of the sofas, just giggles herself, just goes up and tries, just braces himself and just goes,
She's like.
They are rubbed off. The awkward thumbs up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So paint, or paint Tarbert at the helm of his ship,
Fighting the Kraken.
fighting the Kraken.
Like that painting I did in the bar.
Exactly.
Yes. With more action.
More explosions.
Okay. Okay, so.
That'd be a very cool painting, in my opinion.
Yeah,
You might want to make him look a little bit younger and handsomer, though.
I mean, he was younger and handsome when he was fighting the Kraken, so.
Supposedly fine.
I'll take your word for it.
Supposedly fine.
Yeah, I mean, it happened before I was born. Eo was telling me.
Yeah,
Everyone told us. He told us multiple
he's
times.
a very good
Yeah.
Kraken killer.
Okay. Okay.
I'll leave you again for another day.
Well, Moonin's here with you, so if you need anything, then
I make go out a little bit and like find something to paint here.
go for it.
Yeah. Explore.
Moonin, keep her company. If
The lanterns
if you get
could
bored,
be great
then
inspiration.
get Moonin to give us a call.
At dusk, when they're the lanterns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the lanterns
They
at
could
dusk are
give you
pretty
some
cool.
great inspiration.
That's a good shout.
Still got
Okay.
a one.
Well, now it's about.
Noon. You spent most of the morning going to get the car and sorting out your deal.
We got some money.
Money!
Where and what would you like to do?
Okey-dokey. So
Back into town.
next, I would like to go to
Good one.
That's
It's the
later.
middle of the day.
Later.
Barreto.
Holiness comes
Barreto.
any time
Barreto.
of the
I
day.
might come with you to see Green Town.
Barreto the Wanderers.
Which one was it? You see the dude who
The-
enchants
the-
shit.
Yeah.
The enchant.
The guy that no one
The
likes.
magic shop that everyone's disappointed with.
Is it that disappointing? We'll find out.
He can't do his card tricks properly.
I want an enchantment on the weapon depending on the price.
You want to be cheap.
I don't know, I just want magic mace.
No enchantments.
Magic nose.
Magic mace! Dunk!
Dokey.
Magic mace go boop.
Magic mace go boop.
Make it a taser.
What's
Taser
poke someone
mace.
with a mace? Boop.
Taser mace.
My name is Taser Mace.
Okay. So you get you head over to the Undying Lanterns district, and you get pointed in a few directions. Most people going, ugh, and pointing, and you come across what seems to be a small but very visually impressive mage tower on the south side of the district. The tower is made of what looks like stone, simple stone, with obsidian flecks all the way through it, as if it was
Pretty
pepper
town.
dashed. And there is one door on the ground floor of the tower. You can't see any more windows or balconies or anything in the tower. And the sign, there is a sign illustrated above the door archway. The sign itself is glowing, and as you go up there, you read the sign in Elvish, you read the sign in Draconic, and you can read it in Common.
I hope they're all the same.
Not celestial or fairy, yeah.
Are the signs all the
Just
same?
native tongue.
Oh, I just want to use these
Ask.
languages.
What does the sign say?
It says, Barento the Wanderous, Arcane Commissions and Inquiries.
Yeah,
In Draconic to you.
that's what that says.
Definitely says that in Elvish. Let's go in.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Don't think.
Just go in.
No, I don't think we should just go in. We're not walking into any more magic
You-
people's houses.
You
knock on the door. You knock on the door.
knocking on a door.
You hear a voice in your head, slightly groggy. Just, can I help you?
Yes.
Specifically you can't hear this.
Yes, we would like to buy things.
Is he talking to himself
You're a shop.
again?
I don't know, he's been talking to himself a lot last
Don't
couple
worry
of
about
days.
Fair, fair enough. And
Fair enough, fair enough.
door
Well,
opens
that's
in
what
front of you.
David has.
Can we just walk in?
Good.
Go, in we go.
So you walk in, and once you cross the threshold, the inside dimensions are totally different. This is quite a small tower, but this room is massive. Think TARDIS.
Oh, I was thinking of that.
The room is laid
At
out-
one stage.
The room is laid out. The room is laid out as if a comfortable sitting room, still circular like the tower, but much wider. There is a large throne-like armchair that sits across the room near a burning fireplace, and two large couches facing the other way, the backs to you. Around the circumference of the room are masses of bookcases, a couple of desks, and what appears to be a set of dragonhide armour. You look above, and the ceiling disappears into darkness, and what looks like 4 bluish-purple flames are dancing around, and plus the fireplace is illuminating the room. There's no one in this room.
You want any service? Hello?
Nothing.
Well, I'm gonna touch a bookshelf. Can I examine this bookshelf?
Absolutely.
Cool.
I'm going to look at the dragon hole.
Okay. As you
I can't
you
really
go up
keep
and
on
observe the
touching
dragonhide
bookshelf.
armor, it appears to be made out of red dragonhide. Deep red tan, very finely made. The second your finger touches the spine of the book, you hear the same voice that was in your head, but this time out loud. Just go, maybe not until we've at least exchanged names. And you turn round, and there is what looks to be a middle-aged, but aging very gracefully, human, with an incredibly well-groomed Tony Stark style beard and goatee, and reading spectacles on the end of a very Roman nose. He is currently dressed in a smoking jacket and slippers, and he is sat in his throne, just looking at you with a look of interest.
Like just a smoking jacket and slippers, nothing.
A smoking jacket, comfortable
But it's
lounge,
pajamas.
comfortable lounge wear,
Nothing
smoking
underneath.
jacket.
You
He
got
is,
stuff?
he is a man at leisure.
He's retired.
He's even sat in the chair, just like he doesn't really care.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon already. Drink appears in his hand.
Brandy.
How do you do that?
Simple summon from elsewhere in my tower. Now,
Do me.
make a persuasion check.
Okay. This is how we do it. Fuck. Well, technically 7.
I don't even know your name yet, sir, but please take a seat.
I'm Delpho. What's your name, sorry?
Barento,
You're Brent.
above the door.
There might have been others. I've been in some strange places.
And
My name's Bill.
Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. And you, my dear.
I'm Fred.
Very pleasure. Please, take a seat, take a seat.
Okay.
There were no seats.
There was 2 sofas.
Oh, okay.
We sit on the sofa. We sit around
Fire.
and go,
Fire crackling behind him. He takes a sip and he goes, so how can Barento the Wanderers help you today?
We just heard that this was the place to come for unique items.
Unique is quite good. Provide with the arcane, if I don't have it. With time and the right coin, I could probably fabricate it.
What kind of things do you have in? And do you have anything we can like browse, look around?
Oh, arcane focuses, spell books, spell parchments, a few robes, I think I have lying around. Spell scrolls of all different kinds. And obviously, if you require anything enchanting, depending on what the enchantment is.
Do you have anything that's already like pre-enchanted in? I mean, the armor over there looks nice. I imagine it's quite expensive.
I have some things in the back vault. Some things I'm saving for a rainy day.
Okay, that's not going to be cheap then.
Depends if they're for sale.
Do you have any weapons?
No weapons here, I'm afraid. Some magical arcane weaponry. Your best bet is Farxador in the Iron. Man knows how to work a blade, and his wife knows how to work a spell.
Farxador.
Yeah, it's Foxador.
Can you do enchantments?
I can enchant things.
Do you have? I can't remember what the name of it is. A rucksack that we can.
A bag of holding.
That's what exactly what I mean, yes.
Gonna fill it full of drugs.
Bags of holding. A common item amongst the adventurers. He's googling.
What happens if you put a bag of holding in a bag of holding?
You can't.
But why?
It doesn't work.
Infinite
Surely
bag.
it would just be a bag inside a bag.
It would just be an empty bag inside a bag.
Yeah.
Not a full-size bag.
When
Not
you do it,
not.
everything just explodes.
I can't remember what they did. That they tipped it upside down to see if everything came out, and it did.
You don't see many across the door. I think I have. Don't think I've got any at the moment. I could easily enchant a satchel to become a bag of holding, I suppose.
A satchel. Like
Satchel, a rucksack,
Doesn't really matter.
a
does
duffel
it?
bag, anything really. So the enchantment fits the same.
Do you know how much would you charge for this satchel? Just example.
I'm googling. It's the enchantment costs are so fucking
Random.
awkward in D&D.
Could make it simple.
50 gold. Yep.
Let me think. Let me see the arcane components needed, the time it would take. God, this is usually so fucking. See, why is this so fucking awkward?
Because it's a bag of holding.
Yeah. These tables, man.
I thought that was someone's stomach.
That was me.
I mean, this stomach's been doing it all night.
I know.
Pretty sure it was him. It's one of you two.
It's just not me.
For
For a change, my stomach hasn't been hating me.
Are you sure it's not you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because it came from this direction.
Could have been that wrong. Enchantment process. I would say it's a simple extension of space. The components needed. My time, obviously, the most expensive component there is. Bag itself, of course. The enchantment would take about a week to fully test and confirm, and I would say it would cost you in the region of 2,000 gold.
Ah, fair enough. Reasonable
I'm gonna
price.
puke on the floor.
A pre-made bag of holding I could easily sell for 500, but the cost of the enchanting.
You're just charging us like
Magic.
1,500 gold for your time, right?
The components required, the magic I would have to expel.
Okay.
I'm having a heart attack for the price.
Yeah, I can't afford that yet. No, I can't afford that. Okay, cool.
These items are not uncommon. I presume travellers such as yourselves may come across
We'll
one.
find one. We'll definitely find one.
We might find one if we're lucky.
I am paying $2 grand for a fucking bag.
It's 500 if you can find one that's in a shop.
But please, any more inquiries? I do have other drinks to drink.
Just out of curiosity, how much is a dragon armor?
That's my personal armor, so.
Everything's for sale at the right price.
But you're retired, aren't you?
Rainy days.
Okay.
What could honestly happen in this city?
Jaguar and occasionally I travel. Dragonhide is immensely popular amongst mages as it comes with a certain arcane defense.
Okie dokie. Well, I don't have anything to sell to you or buy, really. Scroll of speak with animals. Do you have any?
Spell scroll.
I think that's what it's called, isn't it? That's the one I have.
Yeah, you can't speak with animals.
Yeah. Or is there anything similar?
I have animal friend scroll still on me.
Yeah. You can read it.
Speak with animals. I don't think I have any back here right now. There's not a lot of call for it in the city, you know.
Doctor Doolittle spell.
It's kind of useful.
Plenty of simple level spells. Quite a few of the higher levels, should you be interested.
Yeah, no, I'm an elf. Bolo standard elf. Can't really do magic.
The elven blood grants you some of the arcane.
Not that much.
A cantrip teaching us what
I can't learn another cantrip.
maybe you have one, which
Oh,
otherwise you wouldn't figure out.
yes. I've got a cantrip, I suppose, yeah, I've got a cantrip.
Both of you smell slightly of the arcane. You a sense of
Johnny's too busy texting again.
a sense of deified power reeks of you. You've made contact with one of the gods.
Hey,
You
Wait,
know
what?
this?
do we?
Yeah. We learned about it.
They
in
don't
Metro.
know. They don't know you've met him.
Yeah, we
Oh,
know that.
I thought that.
We know you're part of their cult thing.
What a cult. It's a revolution. How can
He
you
clicks,
know?
and the symbol around your high neck snaps and floats towards him. Tritherion. Not a common deity, but not an unseen one nonetheless. A noble cause. And he waves his hand over the snap string and it reattaches. And he floats back to you.
Okay.
And you never was one for bards, always seems to be the cheat way.
Is he still drinking?
Yes.
Yeah, watch his drink just get ruined.
Pretty sure you probably turn it backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, that's just
You just cantripped an archmage drink.
Yes.
Noob.
Well, saying that, if you're going to insult me,
Oh no.
you're a salmon.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
With no water.
For fuck, make a wisdom saving throw. You're not going to make the DC.
No.
Nope, you're a salmon.
Fuck me.
He's been that before.
Oh,
He's
I
not
know.
water this time though.
Hey, what?
oh dear.
You're dying. You do realise
Oh dear. It's going to take forever to wash the fish stain out of that sofa.
that.
Anyway.
Imagine the smell.
Fish boy, do you promise not to insult me again?
I can't respond to that, I'm a salmon.
I'm going to take the flopping as a yes. You're back.
You can breathe now.
You missed the fountain.
You smell a bit fishy.
And I won't do it again.
Yeah.
Now, are we done trading barbs and insults, or are we going to actually purchase anything today?
Oh, you don't have to think what I was interested in, to be fair. Do you get in very many items?
Occasionally, when people leave them behind, I tend to focus on the more rarities rather than simple common items.
Oh, actually, before we go, I want to show you my orb. Can you tell me what it does?
I can, of course.
Fine, you're gonna know.
We're gonna know!
He's got to find the notes.
For a magical appraisal, 266 gold pieces.
What does it do?
Oh no, you asked me to identify the arcane nature of the device. This is a service, and is charged accordingly.
100.
266.
Can't go up.
Yeah, no.
You can't swim upstream.
How about I keep the orb and I'll figure out
Someone's
myself.
gonna be broke.
Just throws it out and just leaves.
There's the door.
I'm gonna figure it out later.
Okay.
Turns back to the elf and he goes, "Welcome back anytime."
Thank you. If you do happen to get speak with Animal Scroll or something, then if you can let me know.
Of course.
I can imagine you can do that.
Of course, you're here.
That would be great. Thank you very much.
Good day. Door opens.
Hits him on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't have done that.
Let's go to Foxadeer.
Fuck's a what?
Every time. Oh, I need to think of better names for the bitches.
The ones in the unicorn.
Okay, so Foxadors is in the Irons, which you've not been to yet.
New.
We know it's irony and steamy and we walk past it on the way to the hotel.
So, even before you fully enter the district, it is almost an assault on the senses. The clang of hammers, bubbling forges, and chimes of metal on metal fill your heads. And as you walk further into the district, you have to shout to even be heard to people standing next to you.
What?
The air is thick, full of smokes and oxidised air that comes from working metal, and within minutes you find yourself sweating under the strange heat that lingers. There are yards, shops and businesses of all different crafts along the blackened cobbles. You spy several metal craftsmen, often working outdoors, but also stores that seem to deal in the raw materials, as well as other natural boons such as minerals, gems, ingots and crystals. The streets are abustle with commerce and various smiths and shopkeepers are walking and talking between themselves. It gives a sense of community, as there is not so much a competitive attitude between the businesses, and more of a communal movement to produce the best work possible.
We gotta find Foxadeer.
Fox's is easily the most eye-catching shop in the entirety of the Irons. The large building sits in the most eastern square, and the wide front window with a crazy paved style of glazing, showing a vast display of weapons within. The sign above the shop is written in brilliant calligraphy, and a portrait of Farksdor himself holding a smith's hammer over his shoulder and winking.
Mm-hmm.
The sign, when you look at the sign, you blink because you swear it did wink at you.
Wait, what? You're not winking now?
You look again and again. Fucking winked it. Are you going inside?
Yes.
It's probably a good idea.
Inside the shop is almost perfectly clean and organised to perfection. There are sections dedicated to swords, axes, daggers and various other weaponry, impeccably organised and detailed on the tables and in locked display cases. The clerk's desk at the back is large and has an open door behind it that, from the sounds that can be occasionally heard from it, contains the workshop contains a workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a bell?
Is there any service?
Every time. Is there a bell?
That's how shops work.
Probably there should
know.
be a
Service.
bell on the door.
There was a bell on the door
Cling, cling.
as you go in, and someone, a figure walks through the back door of the desk, and your eyes gaze upon a very young-looking high elf, similar same species as you, who is exceedingly beautiful.
Related.
He radiates beauty and cleanliness. Delicate features and an uncharacteristic buzz cut on the almost white hair. He has matching metal piercings that sit on top of his elven ears and golden spectacles that sit on top of, currently sat on top of his head. He has a very lovely elven style waistcoat that is made of tanned leather, but he is currently not wearing an undershirt. It is just the leather waistcoat itself, showing the elven lean but incredibly muscled toe underneath. And he walks in and goes, good day. Starts sweeping, takes a handkerchief and just starts wiping off some of the dust. Welcome to Farksador's. I'm Farksador, obviously. Farksador, Almatop.
Good boy.
Well, you
Almatop.
do.
Pleasure. Wipe your feet if you don't mind, my friend.
Okay.
Come in. How can I help today?
gonna say good afternoon. My name is Delph, but I'm saying it in Elvish.
You respond to Elvish. It's nice to hear. It's nice to hear a tongue.
Not often I see that very often.
No, very true. A few elves around here, but none speak. It's nice to see
I don't know.
travelled people.
Yeah.
Speaking
like
Elvish.
How long have you been here?
I don't speak it either.
Oh,
Last
Common, celestial,
60 years.
silver.
Oh, okay.
Could you happen to
Decent
say
time
something?
then. What do you think of the city?
Just
It's a wonder for people who work for metal.
Yeah, it's pretty loud around here.
From the mountains up the western river, we get so much excellent ores.
It's fantastic. All the ores.
But please, we are being rude. And he switches back to common.
Yeah.
And he goes, you'll find most bladed weaponry and some other more interesting things along my tools. Please, please look, but do your best not to rearrange anything.
Okay.
It's all very impeccably placed.
I won't touch anything. Maybe.
It's a very nice shop you've got. Is this just weaponry? Is it enchanted? Is there some enchanted?
Oh,
some not?
we do enchantments. Most of the stuff out here is of very fine craft, but not magically inclined.
Now the important question: do you sell crossbows?
Oh yes, and he points to a back wall where there are several mounted crossbows.
And now I'll go stare at these crossbows.
Are you looking for something? A hand crossbow, a heavy crossbow?
A hand one. Let's say a hand one.
Just a hand
Yeah,
crossbow.
hand
Lovely.
one.
I have 5 available right now.
What's the difference between 5? Are they just all the same?
Not much difference at
Okay.
all. This one, and then he points to this one with some very light, very light, almost brilliantly white metal filigree. And he goes, this one is a special one. This one I took extra special care to.
What does it do?
It's just the sights are a little more well in, and it's got a little more spring in the
How big is
mechanism.
it?
It's
It's
like
basically
heavy
this
crossbow
sort of-
is like Van Helsing's. This one is like Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah. How much are these little crossbows?
Oh, the basic ones will set you back 191 gold pieces, but it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
325 gold pieces.
He's realising how poor he is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the big city, country boy.
What are you doing
We might
with
get a
it?
bit of money after
I
some
could
work.
I could do something.
We could probably sell that.
I'm not selling that. I've used it yet. How about we do a deal?
Sell him.
Do you have some blades to trade?
I could trade you a basic dagger.
He takes it from
It's a
you.
dragon
He
dagger.
takes it from you and immediately brings out another handkerchief from under the things, just polishes it, holds it up to the light, and he goes, ah, Dragonborn craft, not one often seen. Still, nothing special about the
Really
blade,
quite
no
nice.
enchantment. Well, the Dragonborn makes it rather interesting. Could easily buy it off you for 14 electrum.
I don't know how much that is.
Fuck all.
Is that fuck all?
14 electrum is a little under 3 gold.
Have it new. I'm gonna keep it. What about the mace? Is mace worth anything?
Oh, the
You
blade.
should have a value
Yeah.
on your thing.
No, I haven't got one for the mace.
It was added later.
Yeah.
Nice, wonderful, wonderful. Again, brilliant craftsmanship.
What about your
This-
club
this
you
lovely
never
s-
use?
We do stick it's my fault.
Seems dwarven made, this one, almost as if it's never seen the sunlight. Quite easily offer you 10 gold.
Getting somewhere. You know what? I'm just gonna buy a basic crossbow. A basic little one. I can't afford the shiny one.
Oh, excellent, that's this
I want a little crossbow because I'm proficient.
You can
109
buy bolts as well.
191
Big
gold
fine
pieces
bolts.
and a simple casing of 20 crossbow bolts will just another 7 electrum.
Alright, let's see.
So, mark it off.
Crossbow. What am I marking off?
191 gold pieces and 7 electrum gone. And you now have a hand crossbow.
Hold on, I need a phone for this.
I will give you the stats for the hand crossbow. Give me a second. You're proficient in everything now, pretty much, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
As we talk.
Because you took Blade Master. So it is.
Wow, I have not got all the gold left.
Well done.
So it's
Yeah.
+5. It's +5 to hit.
We're getting
Actually, no, it's a finesse weapon. So it's
crowd money.
Once we start
it's +3 to
getting
hit.
He's already had his crowd money.
No, I mean the 10% we get.
Wait, how much to hit?
+3 to hit.
+3?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's 1d6 +1 piercing damage. It's got a range of 30 feet.
Yeah, better than nothing. How many bolts have we got?
You have 20.
I have a bunch of stuff. I say a bunch. I have a few things that I want to sell. They're not worth very much.
Of course.
I have this short sword, which possibly belongs to a guard once from a long way away. Many.
He takes it and holds it under the light again and brings his glasses down and goes, "Oh yes, I recognise his work, Barak. Inelegant, but no less effective. Simple short sword nonetheless. Easily 11 gold pieces.
Cool. And I have also 3 javelins, which I don't really want.
Javelins. Oh, these are
Yeah, they're
nasty things.
One
I can't remember if these are the ones that the fish.
I think they are,
Was this the one that's
No,
got
one of them-
attached to
One
it?
of them's from a fish person, and 2 of them are from the donut-like things. Durga, yeah.
I just plugged straight from the underguard yourself. Underdark yourself. Wherever did you find them?
You felt.
I think you found them in me, didn't you?
On my hand.
Shan't ask anyone.
Yeah, that's not very further than that one.
On his cold dead
3 silver pieces apiece would be fine. Can't imagine I'll shift them, but you never know.
So yeah, I can't imagine they're very good wall decor either. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll
This one's going to be awful to polish. Awful.
I'll sell. I'm going to get rid of all of them. So I have no javelins. How much did you say? 6 each?
The short sword you got for 11 gold pieces, and the javelins, 3 silver pieces each, so 9.
9 silver. Cool. I have something. Do you want to sell anything?
That's what I was looking at, but no, not really.
I have something that I don't know if you can replicate or not. More than likely, you guys seem pretty skilled at me. I'm just handing the sound there.
Ah,
These things have been fucking brilliant.
now we're talking. Just reaches back behind the door and just opens it and just goes, Bella, darling. Yes, I need your input, thank you. And a woman comes through the walkway after a few minutes. She is a human, but is no less beautiful than her companion. She's just shy of 6 feet tall with raven hair that she keeps tied back in a bun with 2 wands. Very full lips and a eccentric hourglass figure. She's wearing a simple dress with a belt over the through and a necklace that appears to have a small vial in it. On her belt seems to be what looks like a small pouch, and on the other side is a small holster for a very small looking book. And she comes back and just traipses a finger just over Falkstall's shoulder, and she goes, darling, what have they brought me today? Hello, Bella. Bella Amatoff. His wife, you know.
Well, hello there.
Thank you. What have you brought me, darling? And he shows the open, and she goes, oh my. And he pulls out her little book that fits comfortably in like one hand. She starts fixing it. Oh, a simple fire enchantment, nonetheless. Proven effective, I take it.
Very.
Cute, replicable, quite easily replicable.
Anything similar that can perhaps be a bit, more useful?
I suppose, given longer time, the enchantment could be dialed up a little. It'll take more time.
How much then? I have a bunch of arrows I can give you if that.
Oh, I have to look it up now. I hate enchantments so much.
it's a staple of the fucking game. So.
Yep.
Enchantment arrow goes twang.
To Reddit.
Make an explosive. Can we have explosive tips on that? Magical books. I can't take magical books seriously anymore since that Borderlands.
Oh my god. That was the most. That's such a stupid fucking DLC. What was it called?
The Nibblenomicon.
The Nibblenomicon.
Depending on the amount of arrows I would need to enchant, with this same enchantment, the components wouldn't be much. I would say it would probably cost me 120 gold per arrow.
For the same enchantment.
Same enchantment. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's the components.
I didn't expect
would-
it to
would-
be cheap. I was just.
It would take me over a week to do.
Fucking hell.
Think of the booze you can buy.
I'm going to remind Ollie what the prices in Fullmetal Souls were.
I know exactly. That's why I'm not shocked. I just. I don't.
It's frustrating,
I
isn't
can't
it?
afford it yet. Okay,
We'll get there.
that's good to know.
My god.
Are we now just realising how poor we are?
You can buy one.
I can buy more than one. It's just.
I thought we were rich, Ruby.
We're not rich.
I used to be.
I'll send a back to Daddy for money.
Certainly try.
Dearest Papa,
I ran out of funds. Please send me more.
I have more spending money.
I'm gonna have to come back.
That's fine. That's fine.
In 20 years when you have the money.
We're just gonna do a main story thing. Should be decent money.
Should be.
I think we need
It is in every other campaign.
We need
I'm
work.
gonna be disappointed if it's not.
What's that?
He's cheap.
Then gold rewards.
We need work.
Are there any guilds or anything that do work?
Can out of interest, I definitely can't afford anything like this. But out of interest, can you make something stupid like an infinite quiver?
Oh my goodness.
Just with their boggo standard arrows.
An infinite quiver is more Barento's territory because you're not enchanting the blade itself, you're enchanting the casing.
Yeah, we went there. It was a bit rough.
It would basically be a similar enchantment to a bag of holding, just specifically.
Okay. Maybe not then.
It's only $5 grand.
Don't
be too much money.
I can't really do. There's nothing else I can really do then.
We have no money. We need to go get money.
Can I can do a with 2 short swords really, can't I?
Of course.
Instead of a short sword and an dagger.
As long as it's a light weapon, you can two-hand it, which,
Oh, okay.
which a short sword does come under.
Okay.
What?
Crossbow.
I've got this,
Wait.
and I pull out the Damascus
So
one.
basically the assassin
From-
Rogue.
Barak.
Clark's going to just hold his hand out.
Now this is one you put more work into.
I don't know why, because he didn't really like me.
No, but it's not as off the shelf work. It's private commission. It's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Thank you. Can you make something very similar?
Black Damascus, quite easily. My blades are a bit more better quality than dwarves, so it might be slightly more expensive than what you're used to, but the blade will never fail you.
That's fair.
Is that a guarantee?
Do
Oh,
we
yes.
get warranty on this?
Oh yes.
Do you have to make one, or do you happen to have one?
One of that style. I don't have any Black Damascus in at the moment, but it's easy to get in Jaguar Port. Could easily have it ready in 3 days.
How much?
16 gold piece.
I'll
16.
I'll have one of those.
The cheapest thing.
16. My crossbow cost 150. 16.
Yeah, bro. It's a mechanism. It's a projectile weapon.
Oh, I accidentally went off.
A light crossbow would have cost you 62, but they're shit.
This was more fun, little handhold one. Because I could hide
You have a little pew pew magic, pew pew crossbow.
Jump through the
Yeah,
It's not fire two
I'll
shot
have
or one shot.
I'll have one if you can
We've
make
got
it.
two.
Oh yes. 3 days, and I promise you will not be disappointed.
I look forward to it. Can you guys put any enchantments on a bow? I don't know what kind of enchantments can go on a bow, to be honest. That's out of character then.
Neither do I.
Can't say I've ever done it before, but it would certainly be interesting to experiment, depending on the enchantment.
A bow around.
I imagine the bow itself would infuse whatever arrow is looked into it on command with a spell of kind.
So you're saying it would be experimental?
Gas out.
Potentially, it would have
Filled
limited,
with great
depending on how much you're willing to spend. It would have limited charges each day.
Gas for.
Can I buy
Laser beam.
a longbow? And
You have a
just
You have a range.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But I don't want to give it away. Can I buy a longbow for say double the price and you guys just do something to it? Experiment? Test?
Double the price wouldn't offer much work. would it, darling? Not very. And she sort of nods her head very sadly, and she goes, "Components are expensive, my dear."
These guys are so rich.
Yeah, they are. It's cities in this game. It's nice.
I feel like we need to rob
You, to be fair, looking at some of the weapons on his shop, it's good shit.
I'm not
It's
surprised.
good
He's
shit.
nice.
I need to drink some more of that special alcohol and stuff and move things around.
They're all in locked cabinets.
It's also faded, by the way. That's it.
I know, I need more drink.
To the pub.
Oh, we're going to unicorn, mate.
We are going to the unicorn mates. We're getting go. Or the equivalent of that.
I don't know.
Medieval equivalent of.
Just without fiddles.
I'm actually going to look up some of the charts for this. Let's have a look.
Crossbow go.
For some reason it's not fucking charging the camera anymore.
Is it our battery?
No, this it's pretty much full still. It's a 22,000 amp hour battery. Should be plenty.
Oh, yes, it's asleep.
If I had 8 crossbows, I'm just times
Does
that.
that just have like a massive vest full of cross?
Still what Blackbeard did, but with crossbows.
Yeah, yes, is asleep. And stand there. These chairs are not for long sitting periods.
Good God, this is fucking awkward. Excuse me. We did it. To be fair, off the top of my head, I think I pretty much said the right charge for the arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah. The arrow.
Jesus, that's an expensive arrow. I want to shoot them. Every time I shoot one, it's 100 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, just make sure you find them afterwards.
But you
Come
can't.
on.
They
Yeah.
get
She shoots out of her little book and she goes, "I can't say I've ever uncrafted a bow. It certainly requires finer reading. When you come back for your short sword, I may be able to have more answers for you."
Okay.
DM code for that.
Next
I've
time.
got to look up some fucking enchantment rules.
didn't cover our internet.
It's honestly, it's so stupidly complicated. Like,
Charming.
yeah.
Enchant
Because it
this.
depends on like how many charges you want, what you're putting it into, how long it's going to take. It's fucking.
What's a bow of explosions? Boom.
Boof.
Or a bow of blazers. Or a lightning bolt. Fire burn.
That'd be cool.
Lightning and fire burn. Bow ram. Go bow! Or you want bolts that split into like 10. Go with your arrow, just twang and watch go
That'd be cool.
like a shotgun.
Don't imagine that'd be cheap.
Everything's cheap if you steal it.
Right. Anything more for Fox to do, Dan?
Go to Walmart.
No. I'm good. I am good
Shall
in the
we
hood.
leave Mr. Forksador?
Let me leave Fuxador.
Fuxador.
It is around middle of the afternoon now.
I need to go back to Lady's house. Lady's shop. Mary Thorns.
Mary Thorns. I forget why.
Hmm?
I forget why.
I didn't say why.
Oh, okay.
You did say
Oh,
that,
yeah.
as I remember.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
So he's back to Mary Thorns?
Did I?
Yeah, you want a potion of seeing in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's not why I want to go back.
Oh.
Okay, back to Mary Thorns.
Yeah.
So when you walk in, she's sat once again, cross-legged on her desk. She seems to be tinkering with something.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I have some stuff that I would like you to look at.
I was wondering when you'd remember that.
Yep. Exactly.
Give me a second. I've lost Mary Thorns' bucket.
It's the stuff. Stuffy kind of stuff.
Stuffy kind of stuff.
That's the one.
Stuff.
Okay. What have you got for me, my dear?
So, I have one of these. I'll show her the yellow potion with an eyeball in it.
I remember these.
Fucking stuff those ones now.
Don't just drink and see what
Give me
happens.
a cotton pick a minute.
It's not.
Glug.
There we are. Right, okay. The yellow one with an eye floating in it.
Yep.
Oh, my dear. I take it you don't know what it's for.
No. Not very good with potions.
Drink the red ones.
I'll make sure I'm telling you the right ones now, so just give me a second. This here is a potion of clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance.
Yes,
Remind the idiots again.
What does it do?
Clairvoyances.
Clairvoyance spell? Give me a fucking minute.
I imagine it makes you see things.
It has the same effect of a clairvoyance spell, so I look up the clairvoyance spell.
This spell says.
So you drink it, and you can create an invisible sensor in a location that is familiar to you, such as your home or a tavern or a camp, yeah. Or an obvious location that you're not sure of, such as around a corner or behind a doorway that you want us to keep.
It's like an alarm, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can choose whether you want to be notified by seeing or notified by hearing, and from the, and when you concentrate from that spot, you can either choose to hear or you can choose to see.
Cool. Okay. I have a few more to go through.
Oh, that's better.
I have 2 red pulsing ones. These are some kind of healing potion, I imagine.
Red pulsing ones.
Yeah. Red pulsing like a heart.
Ooh, you drink it, you explode.
Oh god, no. I'm not going to look them all up at once, this is awful.
Yeah, he's got them, so no stupidity is going to happen.
Hmm?
You've got them, so I couldn't be
Oh
stupid.
no!
Yep.
Oh, she goes, I know, madame. So, this one here, and she shows the one that's. They're very similar. One is a potion of growth, and one is a potion of diminution. I can't ever say it. Diminution. Yeah. Makes you smaller.
Okay. One shrinky, one biggie.
It's
Diminution.
basically the effect lasts for a handful of hours, depending on the potion's strength, and it either enlarges you or it reduces you. It can, it can enlarge you to it can enlarge you to twice your normal height.
They're actually 2 different potions.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's useful.
And now you know.
How much are they worth?
Oh, these are quite they're uncommon, but not exceedingly rare. Let me have a look just for a second. Yes, well, they're worth they're, depending on the strength, they are worth a few hundred gold. That potion of clairvoyance, that could fetch a pretty price. You have one that you've not asked about yet.
You didn't say about the clairvoyance. I thought you were going to carry on with that, but
No. She's just lost in a thought.
okay. I have two more actually.
Mm.
I have one that's amber colour with insects and a heart in it. Oh wait, no, I already know what the other one is.
Yes,
So,
potion of climbing.
yeah.
Yeah, because you've seen them before. And she takes it and immediately her eyes sort of brighten. She goes, "Oh, where did you find this? I haven't seen one of these in years. They're so difficult to make.
I blew up half my shield last time I tried.
Okay.
This is a potion of longevity.
Which does.
When you drink it, it's physically makes you younger.
Pardon?
Well, sometimes it backfires and it makes you older, but if you don't drink that much of it, the odd one, not much chance. Drink more than that, the chance goes up.
You listen to me more.
How much is it worth?
Off the top of my head, like I say, it's been years. What kind of types?
Buy these arrows.
So many people would be killed for this. Easily 10,000 gold.
Shit!
So we're coming back when they're asleep, right?
Do you want to buy it?
I don't have 10,000 gold, my dear. Otherwise, I would snap your arm off.
Do you know anyone that has that kind of money?
An old rich person.
Perhaps one of the council members.
Barento would certainly be interested, though he's extended his life through other arcane means. He'd be certainly interested in the resale opportunity. She's like glaring into it.
I feel like we should have a nip
He
each.
snaps out of it. Oh, of course, my darling, I'm so sorry.
Have a nice sip each. And then
Right. Okay, well now
How's your heartbeat?
now I know what they're all about.
I don't know what I should do normal searching for dead things.
Definitely. Okay, cool. So, how much did you say the clairvoyance one was worth? You didn't.
Oh, no, I didn't, my darling, but
I could easily get. Off the top of my head. Again, he's Googling. It is.
Force just dead.
Yeah.
Sorry about this, dickhead. I have to look up this stuff on occasion.
don't worry, I can cost a if I don't pay the thing.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I got a little bit overexcited.
It's because all the costs on here and stuff are slightly gauged for it being in Jagrock, so they're not accurate to book.
You basically made them more expensive because of general.
Occasionally.
Person of clairvoyance, the right person. 8 to 10, 800 to 1,000 gold.
Oh, it was like 8 to 10,000. I was like, oh!
Needed.
800 to 1,000.
The longevity was 10,000.
So we
Up to
got this
10,000.
Huh?
Someone's asleep.
No. Remember, I'm the spy that doesn't sleep.
So what you're saying is I need to have a shot at the black ink shit again.
I'll just go drink some crack and stuff again.
Okay, are you doing anything else with Marathon?
No.
So meanwhile...
Sorry. Yeah, oh, you guys aren't with me.
No, we not.
Did you not go with him?
I don't know.
You never said whether or not you were, so I assumed you were.
I didn't know he went any.
Okay, we'll assume they're not with me. Do you have any use of these? And I'm gonna plant a mushroom.
No.
No real interest in arcane components. I think it's more leathercraft and food.
Yeah, thought as much. Okay, cool. So I need to go back to fucking. I'm not gonna go back to his again because I've been there already once today.
Yeah.
Around.
Alright, well, so meanwhile, what are you two fuckers doing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Where are we?
You're somewhere still in the islands, I imagine. You're doing whatever it was. He's just gone, oh, I've just got to nip off somewhere and he's just fucked off.
We're going for a wander.
Oh, right.
That's the way we're going. We're going
Where you
for a
on
wander.
That way direction.
That way direction.
Anywhere?
Yeah.
Let's go for a little explore.
I
see
don't
what we
think
find.
I have the map.
If your feet, you follow your feet, you end up back at the Undying Lanterns, back into the courtyard where they're setting up the festival.
Should we have a nose around that?
The kind of
Sure.
process of setting up the stalls and.
I mean, it's just going to look like a load of empty shit.
It's just empty shit.
There does seem to be one large stage being constructed and two small stages.
That's Glastonbury.
Ah, I'm making Glastonbury in the front.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people working and coordinating.
Anyone stand out?
Just one man with a notebook in his hands.
He looks like a journalist.
Just frantically sort of telling people to like, 10 feet to the left, we have to fit a Goliath store in here. Come on.
Let's talk to him.
This is
Why
not-
the fuck not?
Gentlemen, this is not your first year organising this. Can we please focus? It's like you've never put a tent up before in your life. It's pitching a tent.
Apparently not.
Yeah, he seems to be somewhat authoritative.
Yeah. Is he accountant?
Yeah,
Slash
speak.
woman?
Guess
Fucking
big
hell,
two.
right. Hello.
Oh, afternoon. I'm afraid this festival doesn't start until tomorrow. We lost?
A little bit. We know exactly where we are at the moment. But no, we're just looking around. No, we're going to be performing, I guess.
Oh, we're looking to sign up for the second day.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, is this our first time? Actually, it gets out a little ledger. From underneath
Has
the other
Teddy
one.
signed up?
It's just like.
Should we sign her up? Yeah,
Oh no, this the first day is the arts court. You can see all these streets and stuff where all the pantophile. The second is more for the musical
Alright.
inclined.
I'll sign up.
It's a simple bardic contest, a war of japes, so to speak, with the finalist performing on the grand final.
So basically a rap battle is what
It is a
you're
grand
saying.
battle. But
You're gonna have to
Oh no, vicious mockery, whatever will I do? I'm afraid the contestant dies.
while you were rapping him.
so you can, are you signing up, my friend?
Yeah, I'll sign up.
Okay, what's your name?
William Dragonsworth the Third.
Goes off, it's writing quite big and just keeps going on to a second sheet. Wonderful, and your instrument of choice?
Viol.
Viol, lovely.
Viol of magicalness.
Lovely, and where are we billing you as being from, sir?
The Thingy Islands.
Kutch Islands.
Yeah, Kutch Islands.
Kutch
That's
Islands.
the one.
Wonderful, exotic, lovely.
Yeah.
Yes, so if you come back here on the second day, just at about noon, we'll be able to tell you where you're performing, who your opponent is, and where you go from there. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. What?
Still trying to smack flies.
I'm gonna win. You should sign up.
I think I'll be pretty terrible.
Just do like stand up.
I feel like that's fucking worse.
Do it.
Get all your money then.
No.
There we go.
Well, we signed up. That's just.
Wonderful. So it's
Gotcha.
by this and sound check. Okay, so by this time it's getting on a bit late afternoon now, and you join back up with Delpho at some point, presumably back at the sleeping stay. You seem grouchy.
How many more
How much money did you
discarded
spend?
pictures are now in the...
She's currently
Not
not
much.
there, but there are a few more than when you
Oh yeah, she said she was going to go in.
Union is gone as well.
Yeah.
Did you say it's late?
What did you say the time was?
It's getting on to early evening.
Oh, she's probably gone to see the lanterns, like we
Oh,
suggested.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would make sense. We should probably get ready to go
Yeah,
to
let's,
the unicorn.
yeah, let's go to Unicorn.
No, we should get ready to go to the unicorn.
Right.
Free drinks.
Freeze!
Right. What
Ye
games
old
are we playing?
freeze!
What games are we playing in these pre-drinks?
Drink.
Oh, slap the table, is it?
Yeah. We'll just get one out of the liquor
Slap
cabinet.
a fine table.
Okay.
You just go, and then we'll pass. We'll just empty the liquor cabinet slowly.
There's another flat.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not. I wouldn't say you don't go to the point of being completely intoxicated.
I'm not drinking at all.
You're not drinking
Yeah.
at all. But you do get you get pretty merry. You're in a good mood.
We're in a
You're
good
feeling it.
We're feeling it.
You're
Feeling the vibes. The
I
vibes.
presume we're putting the good clothing on.
Yes, we're putting
You're
that.
extravagant.
You put
You're
my
extravagant
fancy
bard
dress
outfit and your fancy dress on.
Yes.
Shined my leather a bit.
Good job.
Got
Spit
got
shot.
the Ettercap junk out of it. You don't go there. Fucking.
Oh god, no worry.
You go underneath the flap and just sort of rest. And he's like. I was in a sewer. Okay, there it is.
I think we should stay away from them.
You should probably wash.
I did wash from the sewer after the sewer. We had a shower, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
No, I had a shower. You didn't.
I had a
You
bath.
did it. You have showered.
Oh, no.
since
Yeah, we have
the
showered.
basics.
He kept having baths of sadness.
I have baths.
Of sadness.
Yes, I have baths of sadness.
Baths of sadness. Fuck's sake. Okie dokie. So,
Leave a note for Tay. Gone
Yeah, we can
out
tell 10
drinking.
minutes in the pub.
Actually, you're 18. Over
We'll leave a
18,
note.
you can come find us.
We'll leave a note for her to come meet us in the pub if she doesn't come back before then.
Keep forgetting she's
Okay.
19 because she
Yeah.
sounds like a 10-year-old.
okay. So, are you guys heading?
The unicorn, I guess.
I don't know what the time is, so.
It's like, how long were you investing in pre?
Yeah, how long were we investing in freeze?
Probably a couple of hours, and then we had to get dressed.
Oh, we had to have a kebab.
And as a fancy
Did you take dinner at the sleeping
Yes.
stay? So that's another.
Yeah, we took dinner at the
Yeah.
sleeping stay.
That's
So another 13 silver,
three.
3 silver added to the tab.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got a tab.
Yep.
Okay. So you head out onto the street. Into the into the core of undying lanterns. The lanterns once again off of their pedestals,
Yeah.
floating around.
We're just gonna.
So you get a few directions,
Yeah.
and again you come out into this
a
courtyard,
rusty leopard.
and from the yeah, from the street, the woven unicorn almost looks like a corrupted temple.
Yeah.
With 4 large pillars adorning the front, with a large drinking balcony on the higher floors. There is one wooden door between the 2 central pillars, about 10
Right.
feet high. These huge, colossal buildings.
It's not my
And there are 2 huge looking, one Dragonborn, one Azamar,
One asthma.
well dressed, stood on either side of the door. On the roof, 2 large, giant Olympic style torches burn with a brilliant
Yeah.
purple fire. And every now and again you see and these fireworks come out of them, and it's a bucking unicorn.
Oh.
The walls look like they're made of black crushed velvet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
And
is
each
supposed to be.
each of the windows is beautiful stained glass, each depicting a varying position of a unicorn. One drinking, one rearing, one stood in a moonlit glade.
And rolling around in the grass. This place looks expensive to get into.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
We'll worry about that one day.
Don't worry
Well,
Oh,
about it.
yeah, it's
day.
a day.
If you're around the night,
It's a night.
if you're around the night, mate.
So we just, you know, proper.
Yeah.
it. Just rock up.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
There is a queue.
Okay, we're gonna have to join the queue.
How big a queue?
You wait a good 30, 40,
Yeah.
an hour before you get to the front. And the I've got to look at this as well. Fucking.
Gotta make sure I get this right because this is I put so much fucking work into this fucking place. You do hear music inside, loud music.
The dubsteps.
So one of the other Dragonborn just puts his hand on his chest and he just goes, "All right. Any arms?"
Yep.
Yeah, two.
Just looks at you and just goes, "Weapons, blades."
Oh no, not on these ones.
Are you carrying blades?
No.
Are you carrying blades?
Do I look like I'm carrying
You're
blades?
your great axe now. Are you?
He's not
He's
here.
not here, is he? Or did he come with us?
I was just following.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
I didn't even
following,
know
yeah.
he was there.
He's
Are
being sneaky.
you?
Are you?
We'll say for the sake of the story, I've got my dagger on me, but the others are in there.
So they eye up the holster and they go, "Keep it sheathed
Obviously.
without a problem."
Cool.
So have we adorned the establishment before?
Nope, we're new.
Okay, lovely and simple. Ass rules. Don't be an arsehole.
Mm-hmm.
Did I?
If you're an arsehole, bad things happen. You behave, you spend your money, you have a good night.
I mean, bad things happen.
Don't worry about it.
The boss has made precautions for ill behaviour in his establishment.
Be good.
And one more thing. Don't annoy the girls. Now, I'll just be taking 10 gold entry and we'll be ready to go.
I mean,
Bill's paying.
why?
Because it was your idea.
Fine. I will pay everyone's entry because I don't like having gold.
Oh, that's
What do
great!
you want? I want 308.
420.
40.
So, on the inside there is a cloakroom tenant
Is
on the
there?
way in that offers to take a jacket or anything off of you.
Do we have any jacket?
Offers
I don't have a jacket.
Just got my body gear.
Yeah, no, it just goes, oh,
Shininess.
okay, leads you in.
Okay.
So inside on the ground, inside on the ground floor, there are two bars on either side of the room. It's quite a large open plan. There is one large central stage with a walkway running back to a main stage on the back bar, with circular tables, each with its own lantern and comfortable chairs dotted around this outward-facing stage.
It's a fashion runway.
That's a very prim and proper way of describing it, yes. And it's like there's little rounded tables, each with about 3 or 4 nice chairs and nice lanterns sat on there. A few people dotted around. There are some booths around the side, but not many. Above each bar there are 2 balconies, one of which you can see is pretty empty, and one of which seems to be occupied, and there are a few more, should we say, tough-looking individuals up there? But at the moment you can't see anybody sat there yet, but you do see one very good-looking empty chair.
It's a very good looking empty chair, is it?
Yes. As you walk in, one of the bars is manned by...
It's not going to stop.
Pretty much. One of the bars is manned by a dark-skinned elven man. The other bar is attended to by
Your
a...
prejudice.
The other one is attended to by a Azamar gentleman.
What do you know they look like?
Azamar are very angelic.
Fallen angels.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go, you can talk your language now.
But William, darling,
Hello.
and Freya, the first thing you notice when you walk in are, in fact, the girls.
No! Alright, let's go.
Dressed very provocatively, but very classily. There is currently, and this is how bad this is, I have a fucking list. I messaged Mel while I was doing this, like, I feel wrong.
Oh, God.
Currently on stage,
Shasta
currently on stage is an incredibly petite, bubblegum pink-skinned tiefling. with very small pointed horns out of her forehead, but a long forked tail that is currently
Doing stuff.
Yes. Walking around, you can also see another female tiefling, this time with light violet skin, no tail, but with very large curled ram's horns, with one shaved side of her black hair. You also see at the moment a black dragonborn female, dressed in what I would describe as belly dancer gear. So the tiefling is currently dancing on the stage. The other tiefling is currently caddying drinks, and the dragonborn appears to be sat at a table in mid-conversation.
So let's party.
Yep.
So, someone else is buying drinks. So get your ass to the bar.
He's rich.
He doesn't drink.
Oh, so you don't know I'm rich.
So get your ass to the bar.
I'm busy.
Doing what?
Writing.
It's a club, it's not time for writing.
Is there an empty table anywhere?
There are plenty.
So I'm gonna pick a table.
Okay, so one of the round ones, lovely comfortable
Suppose we
armchairs.
should make it hay soon.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're gonna go get me a drink.
There is a band on the stage, by the way, that is performing and giving them a lovely background theme, shall we say?
I'd like to look around and see if there's anyone that perchance looks like one of the councillors or one of the, you know, I guess they're not going to be higher up people because of the establishment, but
Make a perception check.
Isn't it owned by a county?
8.
Yeah, it is.
It is, yes.
Hey, it's pretty dark in here. Like even with your dark vision, because it was so bright outside, you're still adjusting. You think, you know, I'll have another look in a while, but let's settle in.
Okay.
Oh, well, since she's let me down, I'm buying myself a drink.
Okay, you go up to the bar.
Yes.
I guess so.
There are dozens of options.
I did ask you to drink. I was just writing this shit.
Alright, you buy me a drink then.
I know you said you were going to drink.
Alright.
As you go up there, the elven gentleman just goes, "Never seen a bar quite well stocked, have you?
Where? No.
We've got pretty much everything. Do you know what you want, or shall I surprise you?"
I like surprises.
Excellent. You'll do well in here. Are we after
Are
an ale, a spirit, or a shot?
Oh, let's go for a surprise.
Yes.
That's very
Through the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for spirit.
Just one. Okay. Lovely stuff. Oh, brilliant.
And then we die.
He brings down a very lovely looking whiskey bottle from the top shelf and pours it into a glass with ice. And for the table, anything else?
Nah.
6 gold if you don't mind.
Okay.
I feel like this place is going to bankrupt.
It's fine.
If you try pouring all of your other monies together.
God,
No.
this is going to be a fucking state to go through.
Yes, right, whatever.
6 gold into 30. That would be 34.
Oh, sweet. I got more than a 4.
Okay. You go back to the table with your whiskey.
Yes.
He comes back with 1 drink.
I guess I'm going to do that. What is it?
Okay, so do you go up to the same bar?
Sure.
Okay. He turns around and he takes a look at you and goes, "Oh, I wasn't aware of any new hirings." Bird.
Well, I'm flat. No, I'm a customer.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But it's a gentleman's club. I'm used to the clientele being of the bearded persuasion. But nevertheless, you're perfectly welcome. What can I get you, my dear?
What have you got?
Are you looking for an ale, a spirit, or a shot?
I don't know. That's why I asked what have you got. Like.
It helps to narrow it down.
One of each.
Okay.
Oh, I'm rich. For village, anyway.
In the richest. Oh, no.
Let's settle in here. What's going to be the funnest?
So I've got 10 times the amount of gold he does.
Yeah, but I bought myself a present.
You did, yeah.
How often are you going to remember you have it?
all the time. It's going to be very useful for threatening people.
He's got a room, right?
He's going to threaten him with a tiny...
He likes staying out of the way of everything. He's got to stay out of the way of everything, so, you know.
I know, 'cause he's a pussy who goes or something.
I get targeted on purpose. Ever since that day, I never took hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you for that, by the way.
I hit him.
That don't count.
And he nearly died.
Friendly fire don't count.
Okay, so he brings you over what looks like. He brings you over the ale. He brings over an ale. He brings over what looks like a drink that is glowing. That's the spirit. Yeah, it itself is glowing, and then the shot he brings you is, if I remember correctly, gold and pink. But I'll double check myself.
It's not aftershock, is it?
It's not aftershock.
Can you imagine?
It's a swirling myriad of rainbows, actually. Swirling rainbow shot. He goes,
There's a rainbow.
he goes, let me see, for the
Down that rainbow
three.
boy.
Oh god, it's all in silver, that's so much easier.
What?
Oh no. I did not plan this. 69 silver!
Wow.
And that is how
Makes
much
sense
in
for the
gold?
club.
6 gold, 9 silver.
Yeah. 6 gold, 9 silver. Give me that ruler.
I have no money.
6 gold.
I can't have any private classes anyway.
9 silver.
Yeah, so you take them back to the table.
Am I?
Do you?
Let's see, I'll do the shot and down the ale at the bar.
You do the shot and the ale back to back at the bar.
Yeah,
so
fine.
shot chaser.
Yeah. And then I'll spin there back to the table.
Okay, so you down the rainbow shot and you down the ale.
I
No,
think you need the
ale
bowl.
made for a good chaser.
You don't need the bowl.
I think
the
he's
shot-
the ball, yeah.
The shot makes you feel funny.
Funny.
You find it very easy to laugh all of a sudden.
Nah.
Everything is hilarious.
Okay.
And you take the glowing spirit back to the table. You just look at you're like pretty plain looking, but very, very nice whiskey, and just look at the glowing glass and just think,
I can't afford that.
Delphi, what are you doing?
Get a drink. I'm gonna head to the bar.
Okay.
My 3 drinks cost
A gentleman takes one with you and says in Elvish,
Costs less
what
than
would it
mine
be for you, sir?
Something plain. I'm not having it. I don't like alcohol.
Very well, very well.
He's a weird.
He comes back with
Need to keep it sensitive.
he comes in with a very light red water that has some rumbled fruit and berries in the bottom.
Looks good. Yeah, I'll have one of those.
Don't get much call for the non-alcohol drinks in this place.
I'm going to see what's going on.
10 silver.
Absolutely fine. Cool. Do we
This is all in Elvish.
yeah. Do we? Can we get drinks brought to the table this time?
Absolutely. Make order the next round. I'll make sure one of the girls finds their way to you.
Yeah, whatever those two orders. I'll get it again.
All of the ladies' drinks.
Did you like any of them? I don't know. I'm not near her. So.
Nope. She seemed very perplexed by the shot.
Oh yeah, you just laugh at everything now, don't you?
Right, let's get her a spirit glass of some sort.
I think same as the gentleman.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's another 12. That's another 12 gold. And
Drinking that
I will get one of the girls to bring them for shortly.
Cool. Thank you.
It's gonna happen, isn't it?
It's gotta happen.
You're gonna make me role play the fucking strippers. I don't wanna.
Be you then, Jack.
Okay. As you sit down, make another perception check.
16.
Okay. The previously unoccupied seat in the top one of the top balconies is now occupied.
Oh, the fancy seat, yeah?
Yeah,
The
by
Fancy?
by a tiefling male with jet black skin.
The guy.
The guy.
It's the guy.
The guy.
At
The
his
guy.
The guy.
he seems to have something at his feet, which you can't see from the
A slave woman.
you can't see because of the railing.
What are his facial expressions like?
Relax.
Is it just like?
Probably looking over, seeing who's in.
Mm-hmm.
Does take a pipe and just.
Does he occasionally go like this?
You do see other similar pipes at certain tables. Hookah pipes.
See, sure.
Shish pipes.
Yeah.
Shish pipes.
Pipes.
You also see in one of the corner booths, Delpho, a very extravagantly dressed, tan-skinned gentleman with his boots up on a chair, a very large hat with a beautiful peacock feather poking out of it, and he currently has a girl on each arm.
Oh,
Is
it's
it
a
what
pip.
Feather Boa and Jack?
It's Snoop Dogg from
He appears to be.
Starsky and Hutch.
You notice it because you hear raucous laughter from the back as if he's just finished telling a joke.
Oh, he's clearly got money there.
Or he's just a pimp.
No, I was thinking he can pay the ladies to laugh at him, or with him, for him.
I think they work for him by the sounds of it. I'm assuming
So yeah,
he's,
those are the two things that now catch your interest.
I'm
as you make
assuming
your way
he
back to
won't
the
be
table.
ornate.
Cool, okay.
Is the ornate meant to be flashed in dress?
Oh, I'm gonna go back to the bar quickly. Speak to
Okay.
the bartender.
Okay.
Who's that
Elvish.
gentleman over there?
Who's the chappie in the fancy chair?
You would be new in town. That is ornate. That is Master Ornate.
That is him.
Member of the Traders Council and owner of the establishment.
Is there any way to get a meeting with him? I'm doing all this in Elvish. Just yeah.
Could be some
I'm not sure if he's taking meetings this evening, but
Cruise.
he'll certainly be keeping his eye on you.
Nah.
Okay.
He
Just
keeps an eye on everybody here. Master of Whispers and all that.
Right, that makes sense.
I feel like this is going to go down this dodgy path.
Think sexy thoughts.
Think sexy thoughts. As you're talking to him, the two whiskies that you'd ordered on a tray are picked up by the violet skinned tiefling, and she comes back over to the table, sets them down on the table, strokes the horns,
Ooh.
and wanders back off.
Aw.
Little tease.
Okay, cool.
You didn't push your arms together.
She's very thin and very model build, so there's not a lot to squeeze. It was more her showing off that her legs pretty much take up half her body. It's not your fucking shit, is it?
It's so fucking weird when they're all leg and then just chest and head.
It's okay, you don't have to do all of them.
Someone never played with his barbers. Anyway,
Okay, cool. I don't know what else I was gonna say. I mean,
My skin, I went out.
kind of gone down the route I was expecting anyway.
Like a bit of muscle.
How would one arrange a meeting with him in the day? Do we just rock up to the council building?
that would be the way. Although I'm not sure how far back his diary goes. If I'm honest, I just work it.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go. I'll leave you to it. I'll have another round of the drinks in 10 minutes. Here's the gold.
Let's down them.
You down the glowing one?
I wasn't down again.
Did you finish the glowing one?
Let's say
Rip.
yes.
As the final part of liquid goes down your throat, you're glowing. You're emanating a very slight light.
Okay.
Way to keep a low profile.
Yeah, literally, you look over, you hear like, you look over, and Freya is. It's not like your entire form; it's your skin.
What? What? Why are you so,
Moisturiser.
what? Why are you so bright?
Perfection.
Well, she's drunk.
Yep, he's drunk again.
Yeah, I guess let's just carry on then. Enjoy the night.
Enjoy the night and party hard.
So at this point you hear again raucous laughter from the booth where the gentleman is sat with the two women.
Okay, I'll wander.
I might come with you because she's putting me on.
Okay, as they get up from the chair, the violet tiefling immediately sits down next to you. Which we will get to!
Yeah.
So you wander up to the table.
You're too glowy. It hurts my eyes.
Did you say what race it was?
Human. Tan skin.
Human pin.
Very white teeth.
Fancy clothes.
Big hat. As you get close to the booth, you realise that he has a lute sat next to him. On the table next to him.
He appears to be a bird.
He's a bird.
He's a bird.
Afternoon, you look like you're having a good time. Evening, you look like
Evening.
you're having a good time.
Who wouldn't with these two ladies by my side? Woo-hoo. Please, gentlemen, sit, make yourself comfortable. You have drinks, yes?
Yes.
Perfect. Ladies.
You know, yeah.
Did he actually give me my drink? He went to buy.
They come slowly.
They will make their way.
I didn't buy a drink for you specifically. I bought a drink for the table that they're going to bring to you.
Ladies, please, I will hold conversation. Don't go home, but don't go far, eh?
Hello, ladies.
And then they leave.
And he's left saying, he goes, so, I presume you want to hear a story, no?
What?
Oh God, Marcus.
Oh,
Oh, about enough stories.
Okay. Enlighten
That's why you
us.
sit here, no? To hear the great adventures of Darion de la Cruz, eh?
Who?
Hang on. Hang on. We know that person. We've heard that name. Why do we know that name?
It was in the mail.
Teldari, yes.
He wrote the sex letter.
Oh
It mentioned sharing a drink in the Woven Unicorn.
no. That's the one.
Oh dear.
Yep, we know who he is now.
Please,
Let's
you've
make
heard
it
of me, see?
We've
Yeah.
definitely heard of you.
We know many things.
I've heard, you've heard tales of my many feats, yes?
Oh, yeah.
My conquering of the Southern Isles.
Wait, what?
The defeat of the three-headed ogre, eh?
Wait, what?
Maybe not that kind of
What?
I don't know that story.
Well, maybe it's time we tell it, eh? And he gets out of the chair, grabs the lute by the neck, runs up to the bar, up to the band, just pushes him out of the way. The music immediately stops.
God.
The whole room looks at me and goes, Master Ornette, my apologies, sir. I am back in town. And the gentleman, he point gestures to you two, wish to hear some of my adventures. You concur, eh? Ornette just gives a wave, flicks the hat down, flicks it back up. I'll put the music back on because it's awkward otherwise. But yeah, and he goes into a fantastic rendition of this incredibly gaudy tale about how he defeated a three-headed ogre and then bedded half the village afterwards. It gets the whole room looking, the girls a bit weak in the knees. To the point where the violet tiefling that you've been talking to is now just...
Come on, show him up.
You want me to show him
But the
up?
second he finishes, there is a round of applause. He jumps down, steals a drink off of the man next to him, puts it back down, and walks back over. And he's like, now you see what I'm about, no?
No.
Exciting. Do you want to?
Riveting.
Shall I tell you a story
Oh, you're
about our adventure?
you're an adventurer performer too, sir, yeah?
Oh yeah, I played.
What story you go?
And please, by all means.
Silverton.
Oh, I forgot
The
what to say.
I'm
crowd.
sure Master Ornette was not put one out.
No.
Yep.
You gonna do the same thing?
Yep, I'm gonna play a song.
Okay. Do you
Yes.
okay with the big man?
Window for you.
Awesome.
Window for you.
What do I say? I'm gonna tell these guys a story that is better than his story. Probably shouldn't have said that.
Make a persuasion check.
18 plus 4.
He even speaks this time. He goes, "The stage is yours."
I'm not saying a story. I'm just
Practice.
What story what ballad of
We're
Bill the Bard are you going to?
Story.
Tell the story of the
Which-
heroes of Neanderthal.
Yes, basically.
Absolutely.
The heroes of
Shat
Neanderthal.
himself.
And how I killed a person with my bumhole.
Roll a performance check.
I feel like when we go, I can believe.
5 plus 4.
Does he get
9.
advantage because we were there? We were cheering him on.
Yeah.
Are you
What?
actively?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Okay. Advantage.
Watch me just fuck this up now. 20.
Yeah.
It is fantastic. It's riveting. The entire program. Ornate even sits in the front of his chair and listens in. As the
That's how you get a meeting.
the purple tiefling you were sitting with turns to you and he goes, "You're with him?"
Unfortunately.
Sits on your lap.
Yes.
She goes, "So tell me more about this. Tell me more about the toads."
Rather warming voice.
Nice.
Roll a charisma check.
Nice.
Definitely does.
D20 plus your charisma modifier.
Which is 5.
Which you are wearing. Yeah, you are still wearing your braces with the
I never
dress.
take them off.
Yeah, no. It's a
I need
sleep.
that charisma.
Yeah,
Which I need, because that's a 10.
10 plus.
No, it's
No,
10
it's
total.
10.
Oh, 10 total. She's not lost interest, but it was a little bit less dramatic than what she was looking for. As once again,
I wasn't
round of applause.
expecting to talk
Taldarian
about
is stood
saying
on the
rather
table.
traumatic experience.
She's like, "My friend, this is glorious. Who knew battles could be so weaponized?
Exactly.
Beautiful, please, let me buy you a drink. Dine, dine!" And the lady comes up and he goes,
Oh no.
what do you say to a bottle of the gift mouth, please? Thank you. Sí, gracias, gracias, gracias.
It's French speaking Spanish.
I can't do a Spanish accent. I've been practicing for days.
Just watch
and I cannot.
It
Other
knows
than
exactly Spanish.
directly doing a Puss in Boots voice, I can't do it.
Say, just watch Shrek 2.
Today, I repay my debt.
I guess
I
that
literally
works.
watched Antonio Banderas movies to try and get this, and I just can't do it.
Watch Desperado, where he
I can't do it. I can't do it. But anyway, he is speaking in Spanish.
What ladies want to come and sit with old Bill? Or young Bill?
Old Bill.
Oh,
Bill.
The old Bill.
Oh, Bill!
What ladies want to meet young Bill up close?
Fuck's sake.
They want to see your asshole.
Wait, what?
You told the story about
You
your
did
arsehole.
tell us
They
the
get
story about the
your
bottle.
asshole, they kind of want to see it.
People are gonna want. You're gonna be the stripper now.
Well, I could do that with the money.
Yeah,
You could do with the money, yeah.
You're going to be a gigolo tonight.
I
What
assume
day?
you guys have finished your drinks now too.
I've had 2
Yeah,
already.
so I guess another is needed.
I'm getting 3 one.
Tell Darian's bringing drinks, isn't he?
He sent away from the convention. Comes back with a tray of wine and 3 glasses.
Ooh.
The girl who was with him was a human with very, very curly, bright red hair. Billows all the way down
I
her back.
assume she was Scottish.
She's got slight freckles across her face and a very, very slim
What
waist.
do you think of the story?
Please don't make me roleplay the strippers.
You are well played. The strippers made out.
She sort of nuzzles into you a little bit. Tickles the chin.
Excited dragon noises.
Excited dragon noises. I will tell Darren goes, I assume you are here for the festival, see?
Oh yeah.
Are you performing?
Yep. I am.
Me too. I look forward to the final.
Me too.
Yeah, so you're having a battle with.
Oh no.
If you make it past the first round.
Well,
Yes.
I was reigning
Just do the
champion.
Fresh Prince theme every time.
I am the last hurdle, see?
Yeah, if I get there, I can beat him. I don't know if I can beat him, but I'll try.
You just did.
Yes, I did. I'll go easy next time.
Anyway, it is an absolute pleasure. I will see you any other day, but darling, I believe the upstairs is waiting for us, yeah? He nods. He goes, excellent. Don't go calling. And she takes and leads him off by the hand up a set of stairs.
And then you hear a lot of
That
Fucking
kind
silly.
of.
Exactly.
We still need to find a way to get mean.
I would be very surprised if you don't.
I mean, after that, I think he's like, you'll storm and just go up there and
Could try.
So you go
just
back.
ask if he enjoyed
Do you
the
join
storm.
Freya?
No, they're fine.
No, she's still glowy
Okay,
and
after a
weird.
good half hour of. How are you interacting with the whales, by the way?
I'm not.
You're not.
He's stood in the corner, just.
I'm just sat there. They're avoiding me because I'm wearing leather and leather armor and a
I
dagger.
hate you, armors.
At this point, about half hour, an hour goes by, and a middle-aged elven woman who is properly dressed, seems to be.
It's not a church, is he coming in?
No, kind of medieval version of a businesswoman, sort of just a
Business.
yeah.
Oh, is she the ever
Comes over, and she just goes, gentlemen,
Oh, we do scenarios in
Master.
there, do
the master would like a word if you have time.
Sure.
I mean, we do have time.
Do we? And she looks over to
Glowy.
Freya, who currently has a giggling tiefling in her lap.
And he's drunk.
Yeah, and just goes, shall we interrupt a lady?
I don't know.
Honestly, she could do with a bit of.
We can just do that by going upstairs. You can come if you want.
we? No, I'll be going upstairs in a minute.
Okay.
Brilliant! Okay, there he is.
Wait, hello there.
Okay, so you are led by this businesswoman up another set of stairs that winds round up to this balcony. There again, one human, one half orc on either side of the door, looking very mean, looking very impressive. There are a couple of other people sat up here. Sat across from Ornate, who is dressed so extravagantly. You have no idea. He's a flowing robe. He has curly black hair that sits just behind his curled horns. There's large gold bands and chains each hanging from his horns. And as he smiles at something one of the gentlemen is saying, you see that he has two fangs on the top of his mouth that are gold tipped. He's wearing several bangles and several rings on each hand, and he is wearing like a medieval sort of equivalent of a very, very comfortable, almost silk suit. But like large neckerchief out front, billowing white shirt with the sleeves rolled up, waistcoat, lovely boots, nice buttoned trousers, and you barely notice this because at his feet, currently licking its paw, is a ginormous white tiger.
I want it.
And the businesswoman goes, hold please. And she goes and she bends and she just whispers in Ornate's ear, and he just shakes the hands of the gentleman. They walk past you, just excuse me. Gentlemen, a seat please. Do we require a refreshment?
We'll have another one of those
Yeah, I'll have
waters.
another drink.
Wonderful. Someone rushes off. And just looks at you for a few seconds. He goes,
Very nice place you got.
pays the bill. Good front. Good way to spend my evenings. I should introduce myself, of course, formalities. My name is Ornate. I am Master of Whispers and one of the leading members of the Traders' Court.
Did you fall out of Game of Thrones?
Honestly, this definitely from
Trades
Marshall
Master
Whispers owning a brothel.
Yeah.
Master of Whispers owning a brothel. It's Game of Thrones called the corner of the fucking market. And you are Delpho Galanadel.
I do.
Yeah.
I love your life system.
Are Bill's Dragon'sword. Freya Rosewood. I have to admit, I'm upset that Nomeo isn't here.
He had important business to attend to.
Unfortunate, I heard the gentleman could drink.
He could.
Anyway, I'm not here for thrill. I'm not here for frills and intimidation. Sure, the title Master of Whispers implies to you that I hear things. The Traders' Court makes their boon from trading goods, gems, magic. I trade in information. But what good is a gem if you don't know where it came from or how to get more? I believe you have done some work with an old friend of mine.
We've done some work with a few people.
A gentleman by the name of Stunt.
Which one's done? Which one?
Marco.
Oh, Marco. Good old Marco.
Aye. He's perfectly content with being a large fish in a small pond.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He never once saw the big picture, you know? I myself am a pretty big fish in a fucking big pond.
No, actually.
You're down there, go away.
Nevertheless, he sent word ahead, telling me that you were interesting and capable people.
Okay, this seems like a job of fun.
I have a few business opportunities. But you've only been in town a few days. I haven't acquainted myself personally with your capabilities.
I mean, we can do it. Don't know what it is, but we can do it.
We can attempt it. What is it
Yeah, what's
you're interested in? What? I mean, I've got to wait another couple of days for my sword to be done.
I have a few jobs, a few contracts that I might be able to pass through.
Like
All
what?
hush hush.
Hush hush. We can do hush hush.
Nothing tonight. This is merely an introduction. Merely me expressing to you that you are on my radar.
Sounds good. Where do we meet you if anything is needed? I hear that you have a busy schedule being the Master of Whispers and all that.
Of course. The Traders' Court is a good way to leave messages for me, or here. There's normally somebody inside cleaning up.
Where's
You can always get messages to me.
Oh, I can get messages
But
to you, I'm sure.
I'm quite busy in the next few days running the festival, but at its close, I imagine we'll have a contract or two.
Sounds good to us.
Yeah.
In the meantime, is there any local work that you can suggest to?
Nothing dramatic. There's the mystery of the forgotten treasures.
Nothing dramatic, he says.
Where were they forgotten?
The Forgotten Treasures is a shop, my dear.
Oh, the one that was closed.
Yes, it's been closed for quite a while now. The owner has mysteriously disappeared.
Did anyone be in the shop?
The shop's been left rotting since it's been. He's not been seen in and out of his residence. Neither was his wife, come to think of it. The whole estate is a ghost town.
You said it's been empty for months.
At least a month, maybe two. The gentleman was never much of a renowned character, always an under the table sort, but not anything respectable. He may have potentially just gotten himself into a few debts he couldn't afford, but it would be nice to know what became of him. As an arcane practitioner, there may be some things in his house of interest to the council. Other than that, I have festivals to sort. You're performing, of course, William.
Oh yes.
Yes, I saw your name on the ledger. I look forward to it. I myself will be in attendance that evening, so good luck.
Thank you. What was the owner's name of that shop?
Can't say I recall his name off the top of my head. Little fish. I believe, mainly because I haven't decided yet. I've got like the plot line for it, I just haven't got the details written down. A human fellow, I believe, by the name of Jindrak. Whether that's his first or last name, I can't remember, but it was how he always introduced himself.
Fair enough, we'll have a look around at some point. You'll excuse us for maybe breaking the front door. I assume.
I'm sure the guards will be forgiving. He reaches down, scratches the ear of the tiger.
Don't very often see a tiger in these parts.
No, rescued from a circus, dear thing. We had a wonderful bond ever since. Ever since you were a kitten, isn't that right, my darling?
Lucky man.
Anyway, I shan't keep you from the pleasures of my establishment. Please make yourself comfortable, and Freya wishes to spend some time upstairs. Pass on that it's considered on the house for the evening.
Oh, you will, so I'm sure she'll love that. Cool. Well, have a good evening.
You too, my friends. Enjoy the festival.
We'll reach out.
You'll party hard.
He sits back in his chair and brings the sheep's coat back.
What tiger?
You go and pet the tiger.
No. I have learnt not to touch things.
Have you?
It only took like 9 sessions.
I'm not petting the tiger, I'm going to walk away. And
Meanwhile,
Good luck.
roll a little charisma check.
What?
Just see how you're getting on.
Roll a what check?
Charisma check. With advantage because she's.
Be charismatic.
8 plus 9, 17.
She stands up.
Yeah, I'm not taking your
Offers a hand. Offers a hand.
Yes, I shall daintily take.
She leads you upstairs.
Later, boys.
Come on. It's on the house.
Yeah.
And I made Bill do it. So what was it? A performance check
Performance
and
check.
an athletics check.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Do I get advantage for that?
No.
Dear. Well, my athletics is plus 5, so possibly
So we'll do athletics first.
15.
15.
Total.
Yeah.
Okay. And performance. I would say that's not flat. It's on the floor.
Oh.
Give her a chance.
14 plus 15.
15 again. Shat myself.
You got all excited.
Your experience is exceptional.
Okay.
Tieflings, bro. You do learn that her name, as we've established, okay, before I say this, as we've established, Tieflings have funny names.
Yep.
You establish that her name is Gemstone, and
My
at
name
the,
is
at,
Gemstone.
at the climax of the session, Thaumaturgy bamfs the window open. She also seems very satisfied.
Alright.
There you go.
Yeah, so Freya's not coming home tonight.
You go. Just
So what do you guys do with the remainder of your evening?
One more round. Okay.
What do you order?
Same again. He's paying
It's another 12 gold.
until we get a job done.
I love that. Fuck's sake.
I'm going to bring you down to my level.
What, with alcohol?
Yes. Yes.
Beer juices.
Yes.
So you drink, you enjoy the entertainment, a few of the girls perform a few more times. One of them with swords, very exciting.
Very excited.
I can do that.
That I'm into.
I tried.
Oh dear.
Well,
The one that was performing with the blades was a dark-skinned wood elf with a long mohawk and a body covered in piercings.
Scary.
Does involve
Personally
sword.
not.
Does involve sword swallowing.
Don't do that.
Anyway. Anyway. Is there anything more you would like to accomplish?
Go talk to her.
No, thank you. It's cool, but you know.
I think we have achieved everything we can achieve.
Okay, so you drink.
Did
you
Tay
drink.
ever come in?
No.
I left a note for her.
No,
didn't
you
I?
didn't.
I wasn't there.
We left her a
I was
note.
getting ready.
You did. So you while away the hours. You get to the early hours of the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You wander back to the sleeping stay.
Yeah,
Freya does not join you.
that's fine.
You get into the flat and Tay is passed out at her easel.
She'll be right.
Carry it over.
Easy enough.
Yeah, just go on bed.
Munin was like sleep on top of her. And she was sort of curled up at the bottom of the easel. So as you pick her up, you just gets off.
Cool. Yeah. Well, ready to go. I'm gonna have a look and see what she was painting.
She seems to have been halfway through a painting of Tarbert, literally standing on a plank in the mouth of a kraken with a spear.
Nice.
Jack Sparrow.
Some Jack Sparrow shit.
Jack Sparrow shit.
Jack Sparrow. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to meditating now.
We're doing yom
So
song.
you take your long rests. You sleep very well.
Just pass out the chair. Sofa.
And we awaken the next morning
More
for the festival. It is midnight.
Yeah, I think that's a good,
Yeah.
good time to call
Good
it.
time to start.